All right, welcome. Today we're doing something different. Today I'm excited. I am excited for today's stream because we're not playing Clash today. We're playing something else. So let's see here. All right. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. Jimmy, you're first again. Can you hear my? Hold on. Can you hear my voice? Okay. I think the mic is sitting a little bit farther away from where it normally is, so hopefully the audio is okay. My day's been all right. You can probably tell from my messed up hair that I didn't wake up too long ago, so still kind of waking up, settling into the day. How's it going, Liam? We're doing something else today. We are going to be playing some retro sports games. Now you guys can see this is a football game. All right, this is a retro bowl game that I've played before, but check it out. We've downloaded quite a bit. We've downloaded a bunch of sports games. We've downloaded a retro basketball, a retro soccer. We've even downloaded golf and hockey, and baseball, which I'm not really a huge fan of. But we've downloaded a ton of sports games, and so today we're just going to be playing. We're going to be going back to the basics. We're just going to be playing some classic sports. Yeah, I am slightly burnt out from Clash, Liam, which is why we're playing something else. So before I forget, let me put up a poll. I think putting up a poll is something that's a good idea, just because if new people are dropping in, kind of gives them a way that they can engage. FC Mobile, yeah, we do have FC Mobile. So the thing is, if you guys get tired of the Retro Bowl games, we can go to FC Mobile. I did download that as well. So let's just put our name as Josh Squash. So hey Jacob, Nathan's here as well. This is a game that this is probably one of the only retro games that I've played. Right, Retro Bowl is fun. There's there's basketball and golf and hockey, which I haven't played. So I'm actually kind of excited to try those out because I haven't played them before. And this is college, so you can see we're starting out with a few job offers from different places. Because we just started, we don't have a very good reputation. Let's see. Let me see. Childhood. I'm just gonna put up a quick poll so that people can vote on as they jump in. Okay. The game name of this is well, it says RB, but it's Retro Bowl. It is Retro Bowl College. How's it going, Rima? Okay, so let's just take a look, see what offers we have, because we have obviously we just started out in the league, so all the offers that we're going to be getting are from really, really terrible colleges, right? We're not going to be getting any offers from, like you can see if we go here, all of the big. Where are some of the big ones? All the big good colleges are not giving us an offer, so we'll have to start out with something small. Where should we start out? We could start out in one of the Georgia colleges, one of the smaller. We could go to Tennessee. I'm thinking maybe it would be kind of funny to start at Evanston, just because my younger brother's name is Evan. So we could play at Evanston College. What do you guys think? I mean, it doesn't really matter. I guess what matters most is changing our favorite, because this is where we would want to eventually go one day. I think my favorite is probably wherever, or I think we're going to set it to Oregon, just because the Oregon Ducks have always kind of been the closest college. I've always supported them throughout growing up. So you think we should start out at somewhere? Let's see if we even have an offer anywhere from Arizona. Arizona and Arizona State are both kind of big. They're both fairly big colleges, so maybe we won't be able to start out there. Wait, what just happened? Okay, well that's on me. I went backwards. All right, let's quickly change this again. So, favorite Oregon. We can also change our avatar so that we don't look. What should we change our avatar to? I think whenever I play, I usually play. I think I've played with this guy in the past, just because he kind of resembles. Just because he kind of resembles the most like me, but Clash Royale looks different. Yeah, this is not Clash. We could also do this guy, except that I don't think I'm balding that much. We could just change race entirely. No, okay. Let's try to pick someone that resembles. I think this guy probably resembles maybe the most like me. I don't know. So we're gonna start out. Also, we're gonna change the difficulty because dynamic. What dynamic means? They say it changes the difficulty based on if you're winning or losing. Like if you're losing, it makes the AI go easier on you. If you're winning, you make it go. It makes it go harder. However, I've played with dynamic mode and it's fairly easy. So extreme is obviously really hard. So we're just going to set it to hard mode, which is going to be difficult, but it's going to be possible. And let's see if we can. I don't even know where the air. Okay, so Arizona's here. You can see Arizona's in this conference. Don't have an offer from either of them. So let's see if we still have that offer from Evanston. We do. We're gonna start out at Evanston because that's my younger brother's name. So, Gamer, yes, I do remember you. Welcome back. Must be a new clan setting. Yeah. All right. We're just gonna. I think we're all set up. Josh Squash. Favorite is Oregon, and we're gonna start out at Evanston. So. Let's continue. All right, with just 1 week left in the season, we have appointed Josh Squash as the new head coach. All right, only 1 week left in the season, so I think we can. I could skip the tutorial, but if you guys haven't seen this game, maybe it would be helpful for you. So there's the athletics office. This is where you can kind of hire new offensive and defensive coordinators. We can also check our own stats. We only have half a star. We're not great. We need to start winning some games and getting to the playoffs and whatnot in order to increase our star level. And you also have to make sure that your players are doing okay in school, because otherwise they can't play on the team. So how's it going, Flixie? Hopefully you're doing well. Okay, I think let's take a look at the roster. This roster looks pretty bad. It can go up to a 5-star offense and a 5-star defense, and you can see our offense is 2 stars and our defense is 1 star. So we're looking pretty bad. We're definitely going to need to make the team a little bit better if we want to have any hope of winning. Okay. I mean, I already played this game, so maybe I should have skipped the tutorial. But I guess I figured if you guys wanted to. I don't know. Figured if you guys wanted to see, but I guess we'll complete it. I do remember you, Flixie. It's good to have you back. Dennis is your friend. He's in the game. Who is Dennis? Okay, you can swipe up and down to kind of move your guy up and down. You can, I guess you can dive, but I guess it's not letting us do that. And yeah, you swipe forward to dive forward. So looking back, I probably should have skipped the tutorial because it's like I already know how to play, but I figured for the people that had never seen it before. What is this game? This is essentially a college football retro style game. So let's go here. Let's see if is there anything we can do? I don't think there's anything we can do at this point. Like it's not like we can add anyone to the roster. We don't have any. You buy new offensive and defensive coordinators. You can see with coaching credits. So in the top left, we only have 3, and we would probably need at least, probably around 20 in order to get a new in order to get a new staff hire. We could technically upgrade like the facilities and whatnot, but we're just going to hold on to that for now. So we'll jump into the first game, and this is the last game of the season because they brought us in obviously at the very end of the season. So we're going to be up against Philadelphia, who doesn't look too good, which is good for us, right? They also have a 1 and a 2-star offense and defense. Nice deck. I guess we do have 8 people. This is kind of like the exact layout of a Clash Royale deck. We have the Evo Kamal neighbors. We got the hero Benny Fortson. Deck is underleveled. Yeah, this is a very underleveled deck. But thankfully we're going up against another underleveled player in Philadelphia. So let's play. The thing about this is that you can't control on defense. You can only control offensively. So you can see because they have the ball, it just kind of, right, the defense kind of auto-simulates, right? So it simulates what their drive looks like, and then we get a play on offense. Buff Fortson. Yeah, we need a buff Fortson for sure. Maybe we got to use a card boost potion, get him up to level 5 briefly. All right, this is the first offensive drive with this. Noob, how's it going? We're not playing Clash Royale today, Noob. We are playing a football game. We're playing something else. Where's your Gay Royale? We are taking a break from Gay Royale. We're playing something. We're playing something a little bit more casual, a little bit more relaxing. Just because we've got a little burnt out. Okay, that was a bit too far. There's this multiplayer game on this app store. You can play with viewers. The game is called Clash Royale. Okay, I thought you were actually going somewhere with that. I was like, oh, okay, nice. You can play multiplayer, and then it was just Clash Royale. All right, this is obviously Touchdown, the new update. Oh, that actually would be fun if they added kind of a. Okay, I don't know why I didn't catch that. It bounced off his helmet, but it would be kind of fun if they added a. It would be kind of fun if they added a little update where you could like play football with cards, right? You could have like the Giants as your offensive line, and you could. That would be fun. Honestly, it would be a lot of fun if they incorporated sports into it somehow. Obviously, they have touchdown draft right now, but it would be fun if they gave you the option to kind of build a team with cards. I think that would be fun. I think that would make Clash Royale fun. All right, we are going to score. So, where is Gay Royale? Noob, there's no Gay Royale today. We're playing something else. Okay, we doinked that one in, just barely. So, I think we should play Among Us. We could play Among Us in a future stream, Flixie. I've thought about doing that before, but the only thing is that, obviously you guys are watching the stream, so you guys are going to be able to see what role I have and whatnot. So I'm leaking elixir. True. Maybe should have been a little bit quicker. Another thing you can see is you guys can see the wide receiver on the bottom. He has little. Oh, they're rushing us. Okay, he definitely should have caught that, but you can see the guy up top. His initials are BF. That's because we actually have a card. All right, that's because we actually have a player assigned to that card, essentially. If we don't, you can see like one of the wide receiver at the very bottom, he's going to run a lot slower. He's going to run a lot slower because we don't have a card on our roster for him, so it just kind of gave us a generic player, which is not very good. So should you block Noob? I mean, you can. I mean, you're not a mod, Liam, are you? But here's the thing, Noob. If you keep kind of spamming the same stuff, it's probably acceptable for a mod. If I think Rima and Fenrir are both here, but if there are mods, you can time them out briefly, right? Noob, we can't be just spamming the same things. I'm on the blue. Yeah, I am the blue team. I'm the guy that. Yeah, I'm the blue team. We were up against the white and red team. Yeah, I did get sacked. I got to be a little bit careful. I didn't even realize the time. There's only 12 seconds left before halftime, so we're gonna go for the first down. The only thing is we haven't been given timeouts yet. All right, you're supposed to have timeouts, but I guess because this is the first game, what a pass! What a pass! Because this is the first game, it hasn't like given it. We haven't unlocked that yet. We'll actually go for a 2-point conversion just so that we can hopefully have the lead going into half. So, yes, Yams, we are playing a new game. We are playing a new game. We are up by 1 point, and we get the ball as well. So, we can only really pass it to two guys. You can see we have the guy with a star above his head. That's kind of our best receiver. And then we have the running back, which we can throw it to as well. So we can throw it to these guys if needed, but you can see it's like you have to throw it in the exact right spot in order for them to catch it. So it's a little bit precarious, but you can see this guy, he should outrun him. So come on, Fortson. Noob, why you? Okay, noob, you're gonna get timed out if you keep saying the same messages, right? I haven't changed at all. I haven't changed for money. I'm still the same person that I've always been. Maybe we do like a screen pass. Okay, I guess that kind of worked out. How's it going, Trainer Sam? How are you? We're playing a new game today. You'll probably notice this is not Clash Royale. This is a new game we're trying out just because. You know, I think it's healthy to take a break from Clash Royale every now and then. So we are taking a break. I think we can just go for a field goal. All right, we're up by 8. I'm playing a different game for one day. Yeah, actually quite a few different games. Like the reason why this is called all like retro sports plural is because. Okay, they went for 2 and tied it up, so... Alright, going into the fourth quarter all tied. The reason why it's called Retro Sports is because we've also downloaded like a basketball, a baseball, we've downloaded a lot of different sports games that are kind of retro-themed, so... We're not going to be playing only football today. We can be... Okay, I think that bounced off his foot. Thank you, Sam. Yeah, it is. Yeah, healthy to take breaks. Yeah, even if it's not your type of game, yeah, definitely don't feel forced to be here at all. Okay, thankfully we recovered it. That could have been scary if we fumbled because they would have had the ball with a minute and a half left. But we're going to be playing more than just. We're going to be playing more than just this game today, just to take a break from Clash, just to try out something else. Because I do realize that it's healthy to take breaks, right? Clash Royale can be fun sometimes, but it can also really burn you out if you're just it can also really burn you out. So that's why we're trying something different for a day. True, yeah. I'm calling it football, but I think most of the world calls what I call soccer football. So. Yams, basketball is your favorite sport? Well, I have good news for you. We have a retro basketball game that we can play as well. It's a breath of fresh air. True, yeah. Oh, we have a guy wide open down there. Hopefully 40 seconds is not enough time for them to score. And I think we'll just play it safe. Go for a field goal. And hopefully they don't score in time before the game is over. There's 10 seconds. Are you really? They score with... Okay, well, look at that. We're going into overtime in our first game. Yeah, 5 countries call it... Yeah, 5 countries call it football, but I think the rest of the world... Wait, what do you guys call this then? Right? If you call football soccer, then what do you call... What do you call this? Okay. They get the ball. They got 7 points, so we have to score a touchdown on this drive. We have to score a touchdown here, and if we score, I think we'll go. If we score, I think we'll go for 2 as well. just so that we can try and win, because they got an extra point. So if we can score and get a 2-point conversion, then we will win the game. But if we throw an interception or anything like that, then it's going to be game over. Come on, quarterback, run it. Come on, neighbors. All right. This is not going bad. We still have a couple more attempts. Okay, and we do score. We are going to go for 2 as well. You'd be up for some 2v2s. You play Apex Legends. All right. I've never played Apex Legends, but I'm thinking it would be fun. Also, this is the game. This is the game on the line. And I overthrew it. Well, I guess Clash Royale isn't the only game where I choke. All right. Well, we ended up losing by 1 point. That was kind of a heartbreaking loss. But activate sim. Oh, are you talking? Oh, the game. Yeah, sim is. I guess that just stands for simulation. So you can kind of sim the game if you want as well. Yeah, that was sad. That was not great. Most people call it American football. All right, that makes sense. So they still call it football, but just add American in there. So we do have a retro other football, right? So football / soccer. So we can play that a little bit later as well. Let's maybe we start the next season and just kind of get settled in. So let's skip, because we didn't make the playoffs, so all of these scores don't matter. And essentially what happens is, you can see we have a junior. We have a junior quarterback and a couple of seniors, and they're essentially, I think we get a certain amount in the scholarship fund if they go on to the draft. So our quarterback is going to stay, it looks like, for the senior year. Merrill, he didn't get drafted, but we get a little bit for the scholarship fund. And Fortson was signed by Minnesota. So we now have a little bit of money in the scholarship fund. That'll help us to get new players for next season. Flixie, I'm not in college. This is YouTube and streaming is what I'm pursuing full time. So I'm not in school, and this is kind of my job. And you can see our roster got even worse, because we had a couple of, I think both of our wide receiver and our running back ended up leaving to go to the pro draft, because they were seniors. So now we have pretty much the worst offense and defense imaginable. We have a 1-star offense and a 1-star defense. Yeah, I'm 22, but not in school. So not in college. All right, freshman admissions. Okay, so you guys can see we spend the scholarship fund to recruit new athletes. So also welcome Livin and Johannes. Hopefully you guys are doing well. We're playing some retro games today, Johannes. So let's see. Doesn't work like a salary cap. You can only spend what you have, and once it's gone, it's gone. Okay, and you can see you fill up the scholarship fund with donations. I'm still not exactly sure how you get those, but also when your senior players declare for the draft. So these are some of the new guys we can sign. Does anyone here, who should we sign? Who should we sign? We have a good quarterback, so we don't need this guy. We already have a good quarterback. We do need a wide receiver though. So maybe we could get Bryant Irving. The game is called Retro Bowl. This is the college version. So this is Retro Bowl College. Stick Boy. Okay, these obviously it gets worse as you scroll on, but these are some of the first few guys. We could get a really good defense. You think we should get Brady? Yeah, he doesn't look bad. He has good potential. Good potential. You're saying Irving, Profac. I'm thinking, yeah, we need to either get Sample or Irving. Alvin Sample actually has much better potential, so which means you can level them up to have. So they cost the same. Alvin Sample and Irving cost the same, but Sample has a little bit of a better potential, so I think we should probably get him. What's the point of it? The point of this is to win the college football championship, Stick Boy. We're building and coaching a college football team, trying to win the championship. So, how's it going, Danny? It's good to have you here as well. We're gonna recruit Alvin Sample. He's gonna be our wide receiver. Our offense is a little bit better. We only have 22K though, so let's try to get 2 more guys. Each guy is probably gonna have to be about 10K. So. Let's see what one of the cheapest. Maybe there's a. I think what we do is we get a tight end. Like tight ends, believe it or not, are actually kind of underrated. So we could get Curvin or Norden as our wide receiver. They both cost the same. Kamale Curvin, he has a little bit of a better potential. So maybe we recruit him. And now we have 12K for someone on defense. So let's see, what does morale do? Okay, that's a good question. I don't think morale has an issue unless it gets too low. Like if it gets below a certain point, they can no longer play for the team. I believe. Maybe I should. Okay. Also, let's just make sure we get. Let's get a defensive guy for 12K. I think this guy, yeah, Olive. His name's Olive. All right, Olive Vrabel will be the defensive guy we get. But let's see if maybe it'll explain what morale is, because I just know if it gets below. Also, Livin donated. Thank you, Livin. You're about to go to bed. All right. Sounds good. Thank you, Livin. Hopefully you're able to sleep well. Okay. You think this is not going to get popular? Well, thankfully, this is not the only game we're going to be playing. We've downloaded a couple other retro sports games that we'll be trying as well. So let's go to the roster, see if you can see where's the morale. I know there's if you meet with them, you can boost the morale. I don't know. Maybe it's not a big deal. I just know you can't let it get too low. Same thing with their GPA. You can see each of them has a GPA by their name. If their GPA gets too low, they can't play on the team either. So, how's it going, Sherlock? The stream started a little less than half an hour ago. Ski Mask, please play only a black team. Okay. Well, we only have we have some African Americans on our team. So we're playing a mixed team. And now our offense and defense is 2 stars. Okay, we're not gonna be playing tennis. Sherlock, we're playing. Yeah, this is a football game. You can see it's called Retro Bowl College. Instead of playing class, we're taking it back to the basics and playing some sports games today. I think you were asking for FC Mobile though, right? You were asking for FC 26, Sherlock. I did download it, so maybe a little bit later. Wait, why did the screen just go black? Alright, that was weird. I don't know why it's doing this. It's bugging out. Hold on. Let me open the app again. Sounds like maybe the audio wasn't working. Okay. Let's just load our game. We'll jump into the first game. We're up against a fairly easy team, so we should not struggle too much. They have half a star defense. So why are girls and boys on the same team? I don't think they are. I think everyone here is a dude. I don't think there's no girls on the team. Okay, you can see we're kind of unlocking more things, right? This is where we unlock timeouts. So we can call timeouts if we need to. Rocket League Sideswipe is another nice game. I think I did see that in the App Store. That is something that we could play. Come on, run. This is Sample. This is our newly acquired wide receiver. Stick Boy, I've said this before, but anyone who asks for mod is going to have their message removed, right? It's not gonna help you get mod, right? We don't need any more mods right now, so we'll just add more mods as needed, but not for the time being. Okay, hold on. All right, that was a good pass. We're doing well so far, but I think this team does have a half-star defense, so I'm not gonna really let it get to my head just because we know their defense is not that good. Livin donated again. You were a little busy. Let's talk later. Yeah, that sounds good. Thank you, Livin, for the donation. You're wondering if I just play mobile games, pro folk? Pretty much. The thing is, I have downloaded a couple games on my laptop because I've thought about maybe streaming on a laptop, but it's not a gaming PC, and so it can be really, really laggy. It's really laggy when I try to stream on there. Also, they punted, so we get the ball back. But for the most part, I do play mobile games just because there's no lag. I can typically stream it much easier. The laptop typically has kind of just enough to have OBS Studio open, but it can be really laggy when I try to play a game. When I try to play a game and then stream that game to OBS, so I typically only stream on mobile just because that's kind of the easiest way to go about it. Yeah, W Livin. You play basketball, baseball, and flag football. All right. Well, we do have a baseball and basketball pixel game downloaded that we can play a little bit later. Stick Boy, if you're wondering why your messages are being removed, it's I think because you keep asking for mod. Right? I've said this before, but if you keep asking for mod, your messages are going to get removed just because everyone's asking for it. So you don't necessarily have to swear in order for your messages to be removed. Did I look up Bootstrap Island? I did look at it. I think I did. Okay, I thought that was an interception there for a sec, but we're good. I did look up Bootstrap Island and kind of looked into it a little bit, Sherlock, but I haven't downloaded it. $40 is about 43 cents. It's not the amount. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it really does. I appreciate any donation. It doesn't really matter the amount. It is kind of the thought that counts. So even if you donate 1 cent, I'll be grateful for that just because it shows that you're wanting to support, and I appreciate that thought. Okay. This is kind of we're kind of just stomping all over Hamilton just because I thought our offense and defense was poor, but I think they were even worse than us. So what made me get my channel name? I don't know. Okay, we kind of had to get rid of it quickly. Josh Squash just kind of, I don't know. My older sister would sometimes, like, her nickname for me would be like, Joshy Squashy or something like that, right? I would sometimes have that kind of nickname as a kid. So when I thought of a channel name, I was like, you know what? I was kind of nicknamed kind of Joshy Squashy as a kid. So it's kind of a goofy, YouTube-ish sounding name. So might as well have it. So it kind of came from a nickname that I had. Okay. I didn't realize we get the ball back as well, because I think they got it first. So this should be a fairly easy win, but I think we're gonna experience quite a bit more difficulty once we start going up against real teams. Once we start going up against ranked teams. Danny, thank you for the membership. Louis just received a membership from Danny. So yeah, W Danny. Louis in the chat as well, so Okay, a little too far. Little too far. You love my mustache. Thank you, Flixie. I I don't know. I thought about shaving at times, but I play this, but not Boom Slingers. The reason why is because I mean a Boom Slingers video will come eventually. The reason why I'm playing this is because more people are familiar with sports, right? More people know about soccer and football and basketball than Boom Slingers. Danny just donated $5. Thank you, Danny. Let's go, Josh Squad. Yes, let's go, Josh Squad. Thank you, Danny. Okay. All right, they did score a touchdown, but I think it's too late for them to. I think it's too late for them to come back. You can see all their players just move really slow. Like once you go up against a 4 or a 5-star defense, their players are pretty much rocketing around the field, and it's pretty hard to get anything going. So, Louis, did you miss something? I don't know. If you haven't been here for the last couple of minutes, you received a membership from Danny. Danny gifted a membership, and you received it, which means you have a little badge by your name. You can send squash emojis in the chat as well. So, yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Danny, for the membership, and then also for the $5. So that's what you missed if you've been gone for the last couple of minutes, Louis. You got gifted a membership from Louis. Danny gifted another membership. Thank you, Danny. Ski Mask received it. So, that was almost an interception. Thank you, Danny. That means a lot. All right, let's hopefully score here. Yeah, this is like a very. This kind of feels like the equivalent of when Clash Royale puts you up against a brain dead player when you're first playing to. All right, when you're first playing to kind of give you false confidence. That kind of feels like what this is, right? It feels like it's starting off very easy, and then we're going to start to encounter we're going to start to encounter some more difficult players later on. Rima has gifted a membership as well. Thank you, Rima. All right. We can probably just throw the ball away at this point, but I wonder, hold on, let's actually try to take a timeout. Maybe we could get a field goal. Maybe we could get a long field goal before this is all over. Okay, no, maybe not. I don't think we can kick a field goal from our side of the field. Danny's gifted another membership. And Jian has gifted a membership. Wow, lots of donations. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Jian and Danny. All right, well, it's going to be the end of the game. That was a good win. I'm hoping we can move up kind of in the rankings because of that. 90% members. Yeah, there are almost everyone. It seems like almost everyone in the chat is a member now, because so like Danny, Rima, so many people have gifted memberships. So thank you, guys. Danny's gifted 5 memberships. Danny, thank you, man. I don't even know what to say anymore. Like, saying thank you is just not. It doesn't feel like enough. So, Danny, that means a lot. Thank you. Yeah, I gifted 5 memberships. W Danny. Let's kind of take a look. Let's take a look slightly ahead in the schedule. See if we're up against anyone good. Oh no. We're up against Oregon a little bit later. If there's a non-member now, then you're surprised. Yeah, it seems like almost everyone has been gifted a membership by Danny or Rima or someone else. So let's see what the rankings are. It looks like we're going to be facing some more. We're going to be facing some more difficult people later on, because Pennsylvania State is there. We have them in the schedule. Oregon should be up here as well. Maybe not. I don't know where Oregon's at, but the schedule might get a little bit more difficult. Another five by Danny. Dang, thank you, Danny. That is, dang, that's like wow. That's like another yeah. There's been like 20-ish memberships gifted. So thank you again, Danny. Um, all right. Ski Mask, did you? Okay, let's. I think maybe we'll play one more. Maybe we'll play one more, but then we might jump into another game as well. Maybe you guys can vote on which other game you wanna play. So maybe I'll show you what other games we have. These are the other sports games we have downloaded. So after this next game, we can play something else. We can play a basketball. Right? We could play a basketball pixel game if you wanted. All right, this is kind of like the other game we were playing, but you know it's it's basketball themed. So we could do that. We could do a soccer game. We could do a baseball game. Maybe you guys can say in the chat what you would want to see. Welcome Vicky and Harry as well. So welcome. These are the sports games that we're going to be playing. Yeah, we are playing a new game today, Vicky. We're playing actually quite a few new games. I think this was somebody that it said something about how this was like we can add him to the team and it's not going to cost us any money. So there's not a downside to recruiting him. So we're just gonna hit yes. Our roster is now rounded out. We have all 10 players. So Danny donated another $3. Love you, brother. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Danny. That means a lot. Okay, we're gonna play one more game, and then if you guys want to switch to something else, then we can. Flix has donated Jules as well. W Flix. Okay, this next game might be just a slightly more difficult. I think they had a 2.5 star offense and defense, so it's not going to be the half star that we were playing yesterday. Famous YouTuber ignore. Okay, no, I don't mean to ignore you, Danny. Did you? Okay. Of course, I'm not gonna ignore you, Danny. Who sent the sun? We're gonna burn to death. What is that? Does that mean that they? Does an animation pop up for you guys when someone donates, like a gift or something? Like, does an animation pop up? Because I'm not able to see it, but I don't know if you guys are able to. I don't know whether or not it pops up for you guys. Yeah, thank you, Danny and Flix, for the gift. That means a lot. Noob, you're still here as well. You're sad. Why are you sad? What you want to see? You want to see Gay Royale? You said, Noob. We're taking a break from that. We've gotten so burnt out from Clash that we're taking a break. Okay, you guys see the animation. All right, yeah. I'm not able to see it on my end, but I'm able to see the donation and whatnot. I guess it shows up for you guys. So. Yeah, I mean, again, Danny and Flix and Rima and Jian and everyone who's donated, thank you guys. I don't take it for granted. Okay, we do score. The cheap gifts don't have an animation. Oh, okay, so I guess, yeah, I'm really I'm unfamiliar with how all this works. Again, this is, I mean, haven't been streaming or doing YouTube for very long, so I didn't know if there was supposed to be an animation or not. You think he's sad because there's either no Clash or missed gifts? True, I guess Noob. That's true. I guess Noob probably. It doesn't sound like. Sounds like he hasn't been gifted a membership. Noob, just make sure that your settings are turned on. Make sure you have the option to receive it, because a lot of people have that setting turned off. So you have to go to your. You have to go to your settings, make sure it's turned on. Danny's gifted another membership. Thank you, Danny, and Sentiment received it. So thank you, Danny. Okay, I don't know if you guys can. I don't know how hard it is for you guys to tell, but you can see. I don't know. Maybe it's hard to tell, but the guys, if they have a 5-star defense or whatnot, their guys move a little bit quicker, which makes it a little bit harder to throw it or get big plays. But I don't know how easy that comes across. The OnlyFans founder died. Maybe he's sad because of that. Okay. Fenrir said W Fenrir. I mean, yeah, W Fenrir for being here. Louis, yours are always on, and you missed memberships for 3 years. Wow. All right. Well, you've been gifted a membership now. So, wasn't that just today? I think that was just today where you got gifted one. So, I think Danny gifted you a membership today. So, I'm glad you finally got the membership you've been waiting for. Okay. Danny's saying W noob. Yeah, W noob. Okay, that was almost an interception. A W noob for being here. I mean, yeah, W to everyone who can hear me say that. I mean, if you guys are here, then that's then I appreciate that. Okay, we have about 45 seconds. We do have timeouts unlocked though, so we shouldn't be too bad. I think we should have time to get some points before half. You got gifted 5 or 6 Ian77 memberships and 2 or 3 Riley. What does that mean? Like when you've been in one of their live streams, you've received memberships? The streak is over 500 membership, 6 channels. Are you talking about? Are you talking about that's the amount of time that you haven't received one, Louis? But yeah, I'm happy for you. Yeah, Danny, you have Danny to thank for that. Okay, we have 10 seconds left. I think this should be a touchdown, so we're going to score before half. So technically, I think this is the highest star level team we've gone up against so far. I think they had like a 2.5 or 3-star offense and defense. So this is the most difficult team so far, but we're doing all right. Who is noob? Yeah, good question. Noob is love defense. So if you see love defense in the chat, that is noob. His username used to be noob, and then I think he said he got banned for it. He got banned for his username, and so we had to change it for some reason. So okay. Oh. Okay, there's nothing you can do. The fumbles happen at random, so we ended up fumbling that. So turn the ball over. That's not great because I feel like we had pretty good control of the game, but now it's tied. So why are most of the players of the same ethnicity? I mean, I don't know. African Americans are very athletic. That's not a. So there's a lot of them that play football. So I don't know. I mean, this is just a mobile game, but yeah. Okay. All right. This is looking good. As long as we don't turn the ball over again, we should be all right. Okay. Hey there, Danny. How's it going? All right. Another one of the things that you can do in this game is kind of you can kind of play the clock game. Like if we score, like a big part of the game is like clock management. Oh, that was way too high. A big part of the game is clock management. So like when we score, they'll have a possession, and I think we'll get the. I keep overthrowing these. They'll get the ball back, and then we should have one more possession after that, and they shouldn't have time for another play. Come on. So we're just going to try to. Oh, it's 4th down. I didn't even realize that. All right, we have to score on this drive, otherwise we walk away with no points, and we do. So, play Minecraft, Stick Boy. I probably will. There probably will be a point where I play Minecraft on stream and create a room that you guys can join. Can you ban yourself, Danny? Okay. No, don't remove yourself. I don't think you can, but I mean, I guess you could always just. I don't think you can, but don't do that. Everyone loves having you here, Danny, including myself. So. Okay, they kicked a field goal for some reason instead of scoring a touchdown. So we just, as long as we don't turn the ball over and just kind of run the clock out, then we'll survive. I said the other day that N in NBA stands for national. I mean, what does that mean, Fenrir? You're saying what? When did I say the other day that? Okay, that was close. We should be good there. Yeah, I don't think we don't have any managing mods right now. So none of the people that are mods can remove other mods. It's just everyone is a. Oh, that was bad. Everyone's a standard moderator. So, but don't ban yourself, Danny. Even if you could do that, we need you here. You add. Everyone loves having you here. So. We should win this one. I don't think 20 seconds is going to be enough for them to score, so we are gonna survive. And let's see, we move up 15 spots. We're now ranked 70th as opposed to 85th. So you got to go, Louis. All right, Louis. Well, thanks for being here. Really happy you were able to receive the membership from Danny, and hopefully you have a good rest of your day. Okay. I think we'll jump into another game. Honestly, I'm kind of curious to try out some of these other retro games because I have played this game before. I've played Retro Bowl in the past, but I haven't played the basketball game. I haven't played the baseball or the golf game. So let's just see let's just kind of get a preview for what is his GPA 2.7. Okay, well, this is just a preview of what the next game is going to look like. It's going to be difficult. They have a 5-star offense. They're ranked 22nd. So the next game that we play here is going to be difficult. But I'm thinking we jump into another game. Does this game have ranked? You're not actually playing with other people, but there are rankings. Yeah, you're playing against all the other teams. They're not actual people. It's just CPUs. They're just again, other teams are not controlled by actual people, but there are rankings. So I'm thinking maybe we jump into. Should we jump into the retro goal? I don't know. I've never played this one. I've never played this game, but I think it's made by the same developers who make the other one. Yeah, Danny doesn't choose who gets memberships. He's right. He can give memberships, but they're just given to someone at random. FC Mobile. What if we play the ripoff FC Mobile? Maybe if this game isn't that good, maybe we can jump into the real soccer. So let's just have the same name. Same name as always. Favorite team, Man City. Are you guys? Do you guys have any preference on who we pick? Like, is there anyone here from England? Is there anyone here from England that has a really strong preference of what team I pick? What team they really don't like? Because I don't really follow any of these teams. The only thing I really know is that KSI supports Arsenal. That's about all I know. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Noob, you're gonna leave? All right, if you need to head out, that's fine. You think Real Madrid? Where are they? Are they number 2? I don't see. Or maybe we could go. Okay. Oh wait, change country. Oh, you have to change to. So that's Brazil. This is the U.S. You know what? We can actually. Why don't we just go U.S. teams? We could go U.S. teams. Arizona. Real Madrid is Spain. I guess you have to change the league. It's Argentina. Are they in the Premier League or no? Are they in? That's Germany. This is Spain. Okay, so here's Real Madrid's over here. Somewhere. Okay, Real Madrid. There is an option. Sounds like Danny needs to go take care of something at work. All right. Sounds good. Good luck at work, Danny. Pick team West Ham. Okay, all right. We'll pick Real Madrid. And the difficulty... Okay, I guess we need an unlimited version. So we'll continue. We won't get that. All right, we're an up-and-coming manager. There's only a few teams that want to hire us. Okay, so I guess we don't start out at Real Madrid. We start out with another team. This is kind of just like Retro Bowl. We don't start out with the exact team we want. We have to work our way up. So it sounds like we start with... Yeah. Sounds like once we prove ourselves... then we can get accepted to Real Madrid. Maybe we start with a U.S. team. I don't know. There's not really any good U.S. teams that want to take us. So, what other Spanish teams are there? I haven't heard of really any of these teams, but here are the teams in Spain that want to take us. I don't know who we should start out with, but we could always start out in we could start out in Tampa. We could start out in Florida. Isn't that where you live, Liam? I thought you said you lived in Florida. So maybe we start out at Tampa. Okay, welcome to Tampa. All right. So I guess we have to prove ourselves in Tampa, and then we can possibly get accepted, or we can possibly get an offer from another team. I would have picked Andorra if I had. Is Andorra an Italian team, or is that another team in Spain? Okay, so let's kind of get familiar. These are the rankings. Let's see. Let's have a look at the screen. Our fans are not great. You can kind of see this is very similar to the football. You still have the morale. You still have the fans, but our defense and midfield and attack are all not great. Doesn't sound like we have a great team. How's it going, Knicks? We're playing several different retro games today. We just played a little bit of retro American football. Now we're trying out retro regular football, or soccer as I call it. So okay, let's meet the players. All right, let's see what the team looks like. We only have 5 players on our... Okay, no, I guess we have more. I guess we have 6 players. We have 6 players on the team. You can view players' details. Poor morale can lead to yellow and red cards. All right, and you can see their attributes as well. Okay, you can also change the formation. Here's the thing: if you guys, a lot of you guys are probably more knowledgeable about football than me, so maybe if there's a specific team position or layout that you want me to do that's better than others, maybe you can let me know, because I don't really follow football, so maybe you guys can educate me. Andorra is a little nation between France and Spain. All right, they play in the Spanish Second League. All right, I've never heard of them, but it sounds like they're their own country. Okay, let's go over the basics for controlling your players. All right, sounds like we'll get a little tutorial. Drag away from the goal to aim the shot. All right, seems easy enough. 4-3-3 is good. All right, 4-2-3-1. I can't tell if you're trolling or not, Fenrir. Simple pass. Okay, this is probably going to be a little bit. This seems like it's going to be a little bit more difficult than FC Mobile, just because you have to like drag and hold to pass and shoot. Whereas with that, I'm pretty sure you just press a button for the most part. So Oh, okay. It looks like it did that here. If a teammate's close enough, you can pass just by tapping on him. Okay, so it sounds like you can pass or drag. You can dribble the ball by swiping. Wait, a quick flick is needed to run. Do we need to constantly... I guess this isn't controlled automatically. I guess you have to like constantly be swiping in order to dribble. Okay, I guess we have to... Okay, go there. Alright, it's probably going to be more difficult than FC Mobile, it looks like. It's not Epstein Mobile. Disney, yeah, we're playing some different games today, Disney. We're taking a break from Clash again. So, player will trap the ball when he receives a pass, but you can use the first touch to start running. Okay. You can head the ball in a similar way. Alright. Alright, so that's how you head the ball. That might be interesting. Okay, they'll automatically chase the opponent. You can force a slide tackle. Alright. I guess in order to... Alright, this is gonna... Okay, we know all the basic ones. Let's just skip the rest. Try to jump into the first game and just kind of get familiar with it. What country has this game? It's just on the App Store, so I don't know if it's not available in certain countries, but yeah, this is just a mobile game you can get on the iPad or on an iPhone. So we are up against Oakland. They're not ranked very good. Should we change the formation at all though? Because Liam said 4-3-3. Right now we have 4-4-2. So I guess we'll do 4-3-3. Fenrir said 4-2-3-1. This is what that would look like. I mean, we'll try 4-3-3. Is there a... I guess there's a couple different variations. All right, we'll just... I guess we'll run with this for now. And let's just play. Let's just play. Let's jump right into a game. I really don't feel like I know what I'm doing, so just brace yourselves, right? Don't have too high of an expectation. Wait, what's going on? Oh, I guess it puts us into a game immediately. So I think we have to tap. Oh, okay. I guess this is kind of nice. It slows down a little bit. Okay, yellow card. Anyone? Wait, what? Okay. This is... Oh, I guess that's still us. Okay, come on. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, saved by the... Yeah. Again, this is going to take some getting used to because I don't know what that was. And yeah, it looks like it like teleports us into different parts of the game. So I think you said you have to dribble like this. Let's see if we can... Hold on, maybe we could hit a header. Oh. Wait, no, go over here. Come on, we're right there. There's no way we missed this, right? Okay, I was going to say, there's no way we missed that goal. We're right there. Okay, well, I feel like this is also going to be like that other game, right? Starts out easy. I have played one game of FC Mobile. I think it is much more intuitive. So maybe we could jump into FC Mobile if you guys would want. What do you guys think? Should we keep going with this, or should we? Like, it's just, yeah, it seems like it's so hard to dribble or shoot, really. So. Okay, yeah, saved by the keeper. That was not a good, not ideal. Let's see if we can maybe pass to head it. That was way too far to head, but all right. At least we're learning. At least we're learning what not to do. Okay, it's halftime. We're up by one because do I want to keep shooting the left? Yeah, I guess we'll keep doing that just because we're not left-handed, so it might be easier. Okay, let's just keep passing it. Hold on, this guy's on sides. Come on. No, okay, our guy's gonna get to it though. Maybe sneak it in there. All right. FC Mobile, you can play with us. Okay, I guess I can play with you guys. You gotta go, Stick Boy. All right. Sounds good. Well, thanks for joining for a bit. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day, Stick Boy. All right. It looks like we are still. They still haven't scored. So let's see if we can maybe hit it to this guy. Oh. Chance missed. Oh, okay. I guess it just. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't love this. It's not a super intuitive system to use. Okay, that guy's offside, but I think we can shoot it to this guy. Maybe go on the inside? No, not quite. Come on, get to a first. Get to a first. What are you doing? Shoot. That's what I'm saying. This is like, it's just not a, I don't know. It's not a very, maybe we can, hold on. Maybe we can hit it. Nope, that was not who I meant to hit it to. This is kind of hard to control. I'll be honest. This is kind of a difficult, like, oh, that's a replay. All right. So I think we are going to win just because it's putting us up against probably the easiest bot in the entire game. But like, yeah, I'm not meaning to head it that way. I'm not meaning to head it to the opponent. I'm meaning to head it to, like, you can see that the opponent's not doing anything though. So this is just such a free win it's giving us. Why is a specific ethnic group more prominent? I mean, I guess that is a good question. Yeah, I don't even see a white. Okay, no, there is a white guy on the field, but I mean, maybe we're going up against. Oh no, it makes sense, right? We're. Oh, wait, no, Oakland is in California, right? Okay, yeah. I was just gonna say maybe we're going up against maybe we're going up against a team from Georgia or from Mississippi or something, and there's a lot of African Americans on the team, but I don't know. Okay, we're gonna continue. I almost want to. Should we jump into a nicer version of this game? Should we jump into FC Mobile? I think I want to. I think it's a much easier game to just get the hang of when you're first doing it. So we played a game of that, but I'm almost thinking, should we jump into FC boosted players? Yeah, maybe you guys can see what a little bit of a nicer quality game looks like. Liam wants FC Mobile. All right, guess we're playing some FC Mobile. Just because, yeah, this is I played one game of this yesterday as I was kind of getting familiar with it, and again, it's much. I would say it's easier to use. It's easier to use. So the actual menus and all the menus and players that you can unlock is more complicated, but the actual gameplay themselves, I think, is simpler. It's just simpler to use. So let's get through all this. The only thing is that there's just a lot of different pages and menus. So like, I don't even know what all this is. I mean, it says it's free, so I guess we'll take it. But once we jump into a game, which we'll try to do soon, but once we jump into a game, it should be fairly easy. So join a league. Maybe not right now. Okay, it's forcing us to. I don't want to join a league. Who's this guy on the right? I don't want to join a league, but he's kind of okay. We'll go back. We don't want to join a league right now. Let's just hit play. Also, if anyone wanted to know, we are playing as Paris or Paris, as they say. I don't think they say the S, but this is our team. It seems like we got really lucky. Like we got all of these really boosted players, we just unlocked from the chests that it gave us. So I don't know why we have such good players, but our team looks solid. We do have a 4-3-3 setup in this. Nathan, this is we're playing sports today, so this is FC Mobile. So we're trying this out. Let's just hit play. It's still kind of giving us the tutorial of how to do certain things. I don't really want to jump into these menus, but it's kind of making us. No, I want to go back to a regular. No, I don't want to. Is there a way to skip the tutorial? Anyone know? Just get out of here. Okay. So I'm assuming there's not. Is there like a seasons section? Probably not. I guess you just hit play and then there's a couple different modes. So we could do play versus friends, but I kind of want to still get the hang of it a little bit. So I didn't mean to click on that. Okay. Let's go back. I guess we'll do. I think we did the head-to-head yesterday because yeah, you can see we're at amateur 2. So I think this is what we played yesterday. This is the game I played yesterday. Okay, we actually played 2 games. We played 2 games yesterday. So I think this matches you up against somebody else. So we'll just hit play. We'll jump into a game. We're going head-to-head against another player. And we're going up against Hazard. Playing as Manchester United. We'll ready up. All right, let's see how this goes. This game has a lot of people play. What the? How did he get such good? Okay, his team is much better than us. His attack and defense and whatnot was just much higher rated. So this is us. I wonder if it'll show us his team. Wait, what? Okay, all of his players are worse, but... Okay, we'll kick off. And you can see, it's just like it's much easier to pass, I think, in my opinion. So, I don't know. I just find it more intuitive to use. Okay. I wonder if there's a way to, like, cross it in the middle. There we go. All right, we're going to start off. We're going to start off with a goal. Fabian Ruiz. The game is pay to win. I mean, we're doing okay, and we haven't paid yet, but... how's it going, Stick Boy? Sounds like you're back. Let's just dive all the way. Steal the ball. Okay, no, I think we're going way too aggressive here. All right, we'll just, yeah, we'll go less. Let's pass it up, maybe. Was that offside? Oh, all right. I was afraid he was offside. It's a bot, by the way, just a visual bug. I did think of, I played 2 games yesterday. And the guys were really bad. So it said head-to-head. It kind of implied you were going up against another person, but they were playing really bad, so it kind of seemed like they were. So maybe we are up against a bot. That's totally fine. We're getting familiar with the game. So maybe we'll go up against a bot in the first little bit, which I don't know is not terrible as long as we kind of get familiar with it. Is there a way to pass it up to this guy? No, I didn't mean to. Oh, I mean to shoot it. Okay, well, we're offside again. But yeah, by a mile, so... Does my chat have anti-swear? Okay, Nathan, there's no need to swear. I'm gonna remove... There's not like an anti-swear... There's not an anti-swear thing that automatically removes them, but we're gonna... I mean, we do kind of have a... Your messages are going to get removed if they do contain it. Yeah, I think we are... Yeah, we can't be up against a real person, surely. It doesn't look like there's actually somebody at the helm. So... All right, does block it. What rank am I? I only won like 2 games, so I think amateur 2, I believe. So like just started. I don't play this at all. This is just kind of a new thing we're trying out, Willie. So yeah, I just downloaded it yesterday. Played 2 games to kind of get the hang of it. So amateur 2 is where we're at. So all right, it's gonna be halftime. There are also emotes in this game as well, but you know, it is like Clash Royale in that sense where you can queue up with emotes. So all right, I think he's onside. Oh, all right, too much power on that. Once I hit pro, I'll see real players. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, it makes sense that they would have just bots at the lower arenas just to, you know, give players confidence. Give players kind of a false confidence, but yeah, because like, there's no way we're dominating a real player. So once we hit pro level, we'll probably see him. World class is when it really kicks off. I'm sure once we get a little bit higher, we'll be absolutely thrashed. Like we're not good at this game, right? This is, I think the purpose of. Is it bad to just like defend for the rest of the game? Like just keep passing it back here? Because it's like as long as he never gets the ball, then. I mean, this is just a bot. So what if we just passed it back, and just held it, just didn't do anything? I guess it automatically plays if it doesn't sense anything, but okay. I keep putting too much power on it. So yeah, Jeremy, we're playing something new. We're playing some sports games today. Oh, make sure to kick the ball into the big net. Yeah, I figured that was kind of a strategy in this game. I mean, we're gonna try to get through the bots as quick as possible. But I know Liam was here earlier, so Liam, if you want to play, we could play a game with you. Even though I'm sure you're really good, because you kept asking for this game, so I would assume you're really into it. But if Liam or anyone else wants to play, there is a mode where you can play with friends. So, did I get some famous player? I don't know. Does anyone know if are Messi and Ronaldo here? Because obviously it's FC 26, so it uses. I would assume it uses the players. I would assume it uses the players. Also, is there any way to like? Because whenever I hit pass, no matter how much power I add on it, it only. I don't know. No matter how much power I add onto it, it only kicks it to the nearest person. Is there any way to kick it, like pass it up into the air? I don't know. What's the brand of eyeliner? Very funny. Yeah, obviously I don't wear makeup. I don't wear eyeliner. It's just insomnia. Yeah. All right. Well, how much longer till the pro league do you think, Willie? Like, is it maybe? Is there a way to look at the leagues to see where pro is? Let's see. Let's see if maybe we can open it up. Okay, we unlocked another couple formations, it looks like. Okay, let's see. It's not doing anything if I click on the leagues. So maybe we have to go here. So okay, amateur 2. All right, well, this is just the leaderboard for amateur 3, it looks like. And okay, I think what we'll do, I forgot to go grab, my mom was making me a smoothie like an hour ago, and I forgot to go out and grab it. So I'm gonna go grab something because I'm trying to eat a little bit earlier in the day, and usually when I stream, I don't eat until late into the evening. So I'm gonna go grab a smoothie real quick. Once we're back, we can jump into another game. Go to the friends list and search Liam ABD. Okay, let's see. Versus friends. How do you friends list? Okay, let's. I mean, I see the play versus friends, but also it just can't stop popping up these little menus. You get it? It's the Coca-Cola. Okay, no, I'm not on Coca-Cola. Nathan. Pro and Josh in the same sentence. Okay. All right. Well, let's see. So, friends list should be, I would think, up top here. Game friends, add friends. Okay, search. So you just said Liam ABD. There's a few. Which one are you? Which one are you, Liam? There's a few of them. So maybe once I go back, I'll grab the drink that my mom made, and I'll come back and I'll see. I'll add whichever one you say you are. So I'll be back in just a sec. Okay. What? A vape and goon break? No. What? No. We got a smoothie. This is a smoothie that my mom made. It's a strawberry peanut butter banana one. So starting the eating, or I guess starting the meal a little bit earlier in the day so that hopefully it can reset some things. You're the first one with no league. Okay. I just sent you a request, Liam, so we can play with Liam. We'll play a game with Liam in FC 26. So, Macho, what is that? Come on, there's no need for that. You got some milk tea. Nice. That sounds like a pretty good drink as well. I just sent Liam a friend request. So as soon as he accepts it, then we can play a game with him. So we all go into Josh. Hopefully not, Macho. This is a smoothie. No, there's not any kind of substance in here. This is just a strawberry peanut butter smoothie. Okay. Is everything okay as far as settings and whatnot go? Would I date Pokimane? Probably not. I don't know. I'm sick. Yeah, I don't know. My throat is really weird today. So, okay. Liam, I'm ready whenever you are. So we'll hit play. We'll hit versus friends. Let's see. Okay. It's still pending. Strawberry peanut butter and Jack Daniels smoothie. Okay. That's not what this is. Percentage of the smoothie that is crack. 0%. Yams, welcome back. Priyansh, welcome. Yeah, this is FC Mobile. We're playing a few different sports games today. We've played some retro games where we now jumped into FC Mobile, and we're gonna. It might as well. You know what? Might as well play one more. Just while that request is pending, we'll jump into one more head to head. I think we're still going up against bots, but okay. Is the smoothie good? Yeah, it's really good. Okay, we'll ready up. I don't know why it says, like it says there, like you can see all the stats that he has are higher than mine. It says he had like his stats were higher, but the last time this happened, when it showed his team, it was worse. I guess he does have a couple of really good defensive people, but I don't know. I'm assuming this is still another bot. So let's try to win. Try to get to the point where we can go against some real people. Oh, I didn't even mean to pass it to that guy. I meant to pass it to the guy down low, but you're bad. It's your fault. My throat is sore. Guys, come on. Let's not. Why are we making comments like that? You were grinding to the next arena in Clash Royale. You made it to arena 18. Nice. That is pretty good. Congrats on making it to the next arena, Yams. That's always exciting. Macho, I'm doing all right. Having an okay day. Honestly, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good now that we're taking a break from Clash. Honestly, it's like it feels good to just play something else. So I'm doing all right, Macho. Sherlock, that's totally okay. You've had so many things going on. Your grand's over. I'm guessing your granddad's over. Your sister's boyfriend is over. That's okay. I'm actually going to be having. I'm probably going to be a little bit busy. I'm going to be busy for the next little while as well, just because we're also having some extended family come. We're having. Ooh, okay. Let's try to make sure they don't score. Wait, no, that was a misclick. I didn't mean to slide into nothing. We're also having some extended family come. We're having my grandpa come. I think it's fine if you pass it to someone behind you, right? Like it doesn't count as offside if you're passing it behind you. So no, I totally get it, Sherlock. We're also having some extended family come, so I'll probably be a bit busy for the next several days as well. I'm assuming the streams might be a little bit shorter. I'll still probably be able to upload a video once every day or two, but yeah, we're having extended family come as well, so that is totally okay. No, I waited too long. I don't know how we botched that. It was like 3 guys on one. You're about to get to arena 24. That's pretty good as well. I think. Okay, this time let's try to do it right this time. I think with our alternate account we're at arena 20, and we're a bit under level. We're struggling to get through arena 20-ish. So arena 24 is pretty good. There's 25 arenas. No, there's more than that. Yeah, there's probably at least. I mean, with the extension to 14,000, it's probably. Seems like it's. Oh. Another offsides pass. Do I really do my home chores? There's 32 arenas, it looks like. I do home chores for the most part. I do home chores for the most part, Jian, and I usually make my own food as well. Like this, my mom offered to make me a smoothie, so obviously I accepted. But normally I make my own food. I'm fairly independent, so even though, what was the last game I was playing? The retro one? Was that the Jenkins? Was that the retro soccer one or the retro? Another botched opportunity. Was that the is that the was that the football one or the American football one? Because there were a couple of retro games we were playing. When did all these arenas come in? I mean, I don't know. There's another. I guess there would be what another four arenas with the addition of 14K. So it sounds like there used to be 28 or so, and then the addition of Trophy Road to 14K. Made it so that there's four more, so pushes into the 30s. The soccer one, that was I think that was called. Okay, definitely not a yellow flag on that. That was a. Okay, I don't think we can pass it to. Wait, no, I didn't mean to. Oh, that was a misclick. Let's just not botch this opportunity. We're definitely going against a bot. This is not a real person. The other game that we were playing was. I'll have to look it up. I think it was just called Retro Soccer. If I could live anywhere, where would I go? It would probably be somewhere in Europe. Honestly, it'd probably be Italy or, somewhere there. Just because I visited there. Okay, I think we should definitely try to do a game against Liam, because I think these guys are all a little too easy. So, you haven't played this game in years. This game, Dark? Yeah, we're giving it a try. I've never played it. So, and I think I think in these early arenas, it's kind of like Clash Royale. You're put up against bots to increase your confidence, because there's no way we're up 6-0 on an actual person. You accepted the request, Liam? All right, sounds good. We can play a game after this. We're gonna play a game with Liam after this, and then we'll know for sure that we're going up against a real person. Okay, I think he's behind us, so I think we can do that. All right, 7-0. We're gonna go against Liam after this. Go to Ireland, no reason. I mean, you live there, so I'm assuming you want me to. I've never visited Ireland though, so I don't know. I've never visited Ireland, so I don't know how it's like. So maybe Ireland would be a really cool place to live. It does look really beautiful as far as scenery and whatnot, but I've never been there. Fenrir said he would just stay where he is now. That's good. I mean, if you're in the world if you're in the part of the world where you love most, then that's great. That's a lot of people aren't. A lot of people have aspirations to be somewhere else. So, okay, I'm assuming now we're at Amateur 1. Okay, I'm gonna get my ass kicked by Liam. Yeah, you're probably right. Liam, just go easy on me, please. Go easy on me, because this is. I think I've played 5 games total. So, just take it easy. Okay, we've reached level 8. We're gonna keep we're gonna keep the formation we have now, just because I don't see any reason to change it. So let's go to versus friends. Okay, Liam is online. We're gonna send a match to Liam. It says he's at Amateur 3, but I don't know. Is this an alternate account, Liam, or something else? Usual morning, welcome. Yeah, today we're taking a break from Clash. We're playing some more sports games. We were playing a bunch of retro sports. Like you can see, these are all the games that we downloaded. These are all the sports games that we downloaded. One of them is FC Mobile, so I just figured we would take a break from Clash, play something a little bit more casual, just kind of go back to the basics with some sports games. So that's what we're doing. All right, Johannes, have a good rest of your day. All right, let's match against Liam. Let's play. What is this? VSA, or I mean H2H is head to head. I don't know what VSA stands for, but Does it matter what mode I? Does it matter what mode I send to you, Liam? Or does it not? Are they? Does it not matter? I've heard that Ireland has some smart, handsome, tall, great people. Just subtly hyping yourself up there in that message. You verified it with a mirror. How have I been? Hi, how's it going, Shrek? Good to see you here. We've I've been doing all right, Shrek. We're taking a break from Clash today, playing some sports games instead. So, how have you been, Shrek? Stands for vasectomy. Here, maybe I'll look it up. I don't know if Liam is still here. He might be. Okay, hold on. He sent a match request. So, I'm assuming the inbox is back here. Head-to-head invitation. Okay, we will accept it. All right, we're going up against Liam, and he's playing with, what is that? Manchester City? Who is that? I just see an M and a. All right, we're going up against Liam though. Let's see how this is. I don't know if it's going to be more laggy or whatnot. I don't know whether or not it's going to be more or less laggy because now we're playing with an actual person. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully the stream isn't too bad. So how's it going, Rima? All right, wish me good luck. I think this might be the first game we're playing where we're going against an actual player. We're going up against Liam, who is here in the chat. So Liam has some pretty good attack. Got a lot of good players up on the front line, so let's see how this goes. And he's going to start with the ball. He has Mbappe? Okay, what? Okay, he knows what he's doing. He's dribbling along the side and everything. All right. Wait, no, that was a misclick. What am I didn't even mean to do that. That was okay. That was a misclick. I did not mean to. I passed it back, and then I guess I hit the pass button again because as soon as he touched the ball, he passed it again. All right, well, terrible start. Where are your cool emojis? The emojis that we have, the squash emojis that you're seeing, are for the members. We have members emojis, so those are one of the benefits that you get by being a member. Wait, what? Okay, I'm like not even meaning to make these passes, but he scored in the first 5 seconds. Yeah. What was that? All right, well, not a great start. Like this isn't doing. I'm not clicking these buttons. It's not doing what I didn't click pass and the goalie kicked it. So I don't know what. I don't even want to say anything. It sounds like I'm making excuses at this point. I'm really not. Like I didn't click pass and the goalie booted it into oblivion. So never mind, it's in the other account. All right, well, horrible start. How's it going, Ollie? Welcome. We have about 10 fake minutes. Obviously, it's going to go probably in about 1. Okay. Like, I'm not... Okay. Maybe I just gotta... Do I see football? Huh? All right, well, that's halftime. Not a great start. Only 2 days left of school. Nice. Um, are you a senior in high school? All right, well, we do finally score. So we're going to need one more to tie it up. He's emoting. He's emoting with a thumbs down. So, all right. Do we call it soccer? Yeah, I do. Here in the U.S., we call it soccer dark, but I know pretty much everyone else in the world calls it football. He's shooting from there. Okay. Make sure to stop white jersey people's ball from going in the net. Yeah, good idea. Thank you for that wonderful piece of advice from the rear. Okay, well, we're coming back. We did score one, so that's something. Nope. As long as if he scores one more, I think it's over. If he scores one more, I think game is over. I don't think we'll have time to win. So we're gonna have to score. Hopefully, put it into overtime. I'm like, wait, what? I'm not. It feels like these controls are much more intuitive. Okay, we almost score there. Not quite though. I need a dribble. How do you do that? I mean, I thought you just dribbled by using the. I thought you just dribbled by using the. By just using this joystick and it dribbled automatically. But is there a different button you need to click for that? Okay, we have. This is the 85th minute. We need to score a goal right now. Otherwise, it's over. This is it. I think that might be. There it is. That's the full game. The very start of the game was horrible. The very start of the game was just like we didn't. It was just bad. It was just bad. That was a bad start to the game, Liam. Like I passed it to the goalie. Like, did you see when the goalie just cleared it out? I didn't hit pass. It's like it passed it to the goalie. He booted it into oblivion without me clicking anything. So I feel like we definitely could have won, but it got off to a bad start. Gave up a couple of goals that we probably shouldn't have. So maybe move the team up on offense when I'm losing. Oh, true. I didn't even. Yeah, I guess there is that spot in the top. Where is it? The top right, where you can choose to put your team into attacking mode. So, I guess I should have done that. I guess I wasn't thinking that far ahead, but I definitely should have. I think we got another friend request from someone. Is this someone in the chat? I mean, if this is someone here in the stream, then I'll accept it. Just want to make sure I don't accept it from somebody random. But I would assume we need to search somebody up in order to do it. So I would assume this is someone watching. You're in the transition year between junior and senior years. All right. I mean, I'm sure we'll just accept it. This is just someone here. All right. Well, we'll accept whoever that is. He just joined the Discord. All right. Nice. I'm thinking maybe it's time we switch to another game. Maybe it's time we hop off FC 26 and play one of the other sports games we have. What do you guys think? I am kind of curious to try out You know, Hoopland looks interesting. Or maybe we could try out golf. Golf looks kind of. I'm not much of a golfer, but I was watching a little preview of how to play this game, and I was thinking, oh, it looks like just kind of a fun, relaxing game. So, I don't know. Maybe we could try it out. So, why are we a woman? No, okay. I guess we're a guy. We just have a weird physique. Okay, no. I guess that. Okay, that's yeah. I guess that is a guy. I don't know why I thought that was. Okay, we'll do male. We could give him jaundice. We can make him yellow if we want. Clash Royale looks interesting. Okay, yeah, funny. We're not. We'll just do this. It'll be short brown, I think. I mean, my hair isn't that light brown though. Okay, we'll just go like that. We'll do. Let's buy a red polo. We don't have any money to get anything. We have to get the gray trousers. Let's go no hat. No hat. No, that looks bad actually. Let's see. I guess I don't like this. Okay, I guess we'll just make him gay. Okay. Well, we don't really have the money to buy anything else, so let's play. I don't even know. I don't even. Genuinely, I don't even know how to play. I don't know how to even. I've never played this game before, so it feels kind of weird jumping into it. I don't know why we're. Okay, we can practice. Yams, you know it sounds annoying, and I know not to ask for a mod. You said it's annoying to ask for a mod, and then you ask for a mod right after. Yams, asking for a mod is not gonna do anything. I don't know if we'll need a mod at 1.8K, but I mean, it's possible. I should make his skin like your old name. I should make his skin dark. I mean, I guess we could always adjust him. It's not like we're locked into this, but select the practice hole. All right. I have no idea how to even play, but let's see. So you tap swing. The line will power up as the power. Okay, we'll just tap again to set the power. Okay, so we tap once to start it, tap once again to swing. And we don't want to go over. So, it sounds reasonable. Where are we? Okay, we're right here. There we are. There we are at the hole. So, okay. We can aim left or right. How do we see where we're aimed? Oh, okay, there we go. It's so subtle. You guys can see the You can't zoom in, but you guys can see the red lines. So let's extend this out. Let's shoot. We're gonna just adjust this red dot, and I think this is about the farthest we can go. So let's swing, and right about there. Oh wait, I guess you tap twice. Okay, well there goes the ball into the trees. Alright, I didn't know we were supposed to tap twice. Okay. Let's go all the way back to the start. Just to get a reset, because now we know how to do it. So let's aim again. Let's aim right here. Now we know. Okay, I now know how to do it. So we swing, we hit go right here, and then we hit swing once it gets back, and that should be a better hit. Okay, it's off to the side. Okay, we have a wedge. We just have to wedge it. All right, well, I don't know why it's... Okay, it's definitely going to get a little bit... It's definitely going to take a little bit of getting used to. You swung like how I swing in a different way. Okay. Do I play some snooker ball games? I've never played snooker. Let's hit it short. Let's maybe go like this. I think we can hit it over the trees, I think. So Let's go like this. I'm hoping that'll get on the green. Okay, no, that was a little short. That was a little short. So let's go with a putter. And let's just swing right about here. And we do get it. Nice. Double bogey. Obviously not great. How do you say it? Oberman, doppelganger sent some jewels. Thank you, doppelganger. My cheeks are pink. They're always pink though. I'm naturally flushed. All four cheeks. Okay. Well, let's restart. Now that we know how to aim, we're gonna enter in a tournament in just a little bit. But first, this is a par 4. So, okay, that was a much better swing. We should be on the fairway here, and this is looking good. 2 is red from yesterday. Okay, guys, come on. What is up with that? All right, we're gonna go almost 100%. Like that. That should be good. That should get us on the green, I hope. It does. All right, that was a good putt. Rima, thank you, Rima. Rima's gifted a membership. Thank you, Rima. Let's just go maybe just a small amount of power. Okay, yeah, I should have gone even less. I wasn't used to enemy use gay golf ball. I mean, yeah, that's how noob. That's exactly how noob sounds. Okay, that was not quite close enough. How do you even? Okay, I guess that was too much power. All right, well, and now we're back to too little power. What are we doing? Okay, well let's quit. I think we kind of get the gist of it. So, let's play. Let's go to this tournament. This is an actual tournament we are now in. So the stakes are now the stakes are higher. There's actual prize money on the line. You know, not actual money, but you know, in the game there's money that we can win. So I think we'll just swing here. And that was pretty much a perfect swing. So that should set us up nicely. Your noob or witch feet smeller? I mean, accurate. Okay, let's go almost 100. Not quite 100%, but I'm hoping that should get us on the green at least. And putting is where we had some difficulty. So as long as we can make this putt, and we do, we're finally getting the putty right. So the putting right. So we got a birdie. That's good. And we're probably up against bots here. These are probably all bots, but we're currently leading. A lot of people got par. A couple people got above par. So we're gonna say no. Don't track us. This is a hole that we've never tried before, though. So hashtag which never die. Yeah, you guys are sounding like noob now. I wish there was a way to zoom in. Doesn't look like there's a way to zoom in closer, but we should pretty much hit it almost 100%. And it looks like there is still no wind. So we just have to hit it pretty much 100%. And we should be pretty close to the hole, I hope. Okay, that is close enough. And is that enough power? It is enough power. Another birdie. We're starting to get the hang of it. Everyone act like noob. Please don't. Please don't. All right, we got another birdie. We are now leading the tournament by a good margin. And I was not aware there were ads in this game. So, okay, how do you skip? Okay. Let's go over there. All right, we're now in This is kind of a fun mini game. All right, all right. Okay, we'll skip past this. Guys, why are you all acting like noob? Okay. We're getting spammed constantly with remove ads. You have to pay, I bet. Yeah, $5 to remove ads. All right, well we'll keep playing. How's it going, Toxic Viper? Welcome. We're playing something different today. We're playing sports. This is a par 5, so the hole is all the way down here. We need to hit it onto here first. I think we probably need to hit it with 100% power, and then chip it onto the green with the next shot. So let's try to just get as close to 100 as we can. Welcome back, Danny. Good to have you back. We're still playing sports. We're playing a different game. We're trying out this golf game, and we are gonna. Okay, we're gonna switch to a probably a 3-wood. It's not giving. Okay, yeah, we can't use a driver. We have to use a 3-wood, and we pretty much have to hit with 100% power. Otherwise, it's gonna go into the water. So we have to hit with everything here. Everyone's acting like noob, really. I've been all right, Viper. I've been enjoying playing these other games. I've been enjoying taking a break from Clash. So we have to pretty much get 100% here. Otherwise, we'll go into the water. So please get across. Holy, that was like as close as we could have gotten. Okay, this is good. Okay, we're gonna hit almost at 100%, and hopefully we're on the green now. Okay, that's good. Can't ask for anything better. We copy noob because you see him every day writing the same 4 things. True, he does typically have a few lines that he switches between. XA shoot. Oh man, you know what? These are kind of funny. These are kind of funny. It is kind of funny seeing you guys talk like noob. Okay, we just need a tiny bit of power, and we get another birdie. We should win the tournament, though. We should have some winnings here from the tournament. Clash gets a bit much sometimes. Yeah, you're banned right now. You're banned from Clash, you mean? Why is that? Okay, well that was really good. We did real well. So we're moving up. We can update our equipment now. We don't really have enough to upgrade much. We could upgrade our driver to an expert driver to maybe drive a little bit farther. But for now we'll hold on to this. For now we'll hold on to our equipment and maybe save up. So let's see. We can. Okay, we can. Hold on. How many are these all unlocked? Where can you play like anything? Or it doesn't say that they're locked, but it would make sense that you have to kind of go one by one. Noob is saying the same thing so many times. Yeah. I mean, one noob is enough in the chat. So now that we have 10 noobs in the chat, then I don't know. Okay. I guess we'll play the next one. We've never played this course before, but we'll give it a try. How do people actually play golf for a living? It's hard and boring. Yeah, I guess everyone's got different preferences, and everyone's got different preferences and likes, right? Some people like cave diving, right? I could never do that. I could never do cave diving. But some people really love it, so some people are going to find stuff boring, other people are going to absolutely love it. So that's actually not bad. That's a good hit. We are on the green. I don't know. I think those little arrows means that it's sloping downhill. So let's maybe swing this much. All right, we do get a birdie. So some people are gay like me. I'm not gay. Okay, we have a couple more. The next hole is way over here. So we pretty much just have to hit this as hard as possible. So let's swing, try to get 100%. Danny loves golf. It's so fun. Yeah, some people love it. Some people hate it. All right. Your dad plays golf. He says he doesn't care if he plays horribly, just plays for fun. That's good. I mean, that's a sign that he likes. That's a good sign that he likes the sport, right? If you're playing it and you don't really care whether or not you win or lose, then that's a good thing. I think we'll go with a 3-wood. Just to hit it as close as possible. I think we can hit probably 100% again. So this should be decent. This should get us close to the green. Hopefully not in the sand pit, and we're in the sand pit. All right. I guess we'll hit with probably close to 100% here, and hopefully we didn't overshoot the hole. All right, that's pretty good. How's it going, Barry? Welcome. The fake noob is here again. I'm pretty sure Love Defenses, I'm pretty sure his username has 06X on the end, but we have 066 on the end. We got impersonator noob in the chat. You have the attention span of a goldfish. All right. I mean, that's all right. What kind of... Do you like any sports, Dark? Do you like watching just faster paced? Do you just like watching faster paced sports like football or basketball or something like that? Or do you not really like any sports? This is the first game I'm good at. Okay, that's not true. I'm sure I'm decent at other games. Okay. Well, another ad. You never play golf, but you know it's sport. Yeah. Hey Barry, how are you doing? I'm doing all right. Normally we play Clash Royale, but we're streaming something different today. Let's see if we can obliterate this shark. Okay. I don't know if you were asking, Barry, I don't know if you were asking what platform? Were you asking what platform we stream on or what game this is? This is a new golf game we're trying. It's called Pixel Pro Golf. We're playing some retro kind of pixelated sports games today. We're kind of just taking it back to the basics. All right, we're just kind of playing some simple sports games just because I was a little bit burnt out from Clash. So alright, that was a pretty good swing. He streamed on Facebook Marketplace. Who, me? I don't stream on Facebook Marketplace. Alright, well, I think we'll probably go, yeah, not quite 100% power, maybe like here. And I really hope we do get past the sand pit. That was a good wedge. Pixel Pro Golf on the App Store. Yes, I don't know if it's cross-platform on Android. I don't really know how. Yeah, I don't really know too much how those cross-platform things work. But this is just a game on the App Store. I mean, we're playing on an iPad, so yeah, we pretty much just play mobile games on iPad. So I would think it's probably something you can get on the App Store or on whatever Android, whatever Android. I think, does Android have the Google Play Store or something else? But yeah, Pixel Pro Golf is what we're playing. I actually do enjoy it. It's just kind of a very casual game, but You can see there's some more Pixel games. There was like Pixel Winter Sports. Should we update our equipment or not yet? We could upgrade our driver to be an expert driver, but maybe let's maybe let's go somewhere with more prize money. I think we can go up to here. Or I think we can go up to Lakeside, or no. Maybe let's go up to Turning Brook because this has the biggest prize money if we win. So let's try and win. This will give us the largest prize money if we do. Once I play the Femboy Simulator, I'm going to take in viewers and make loads of cash. Okay, I'm never going to play the Femboy Simulator. That is not a thing that we do. I really hope we cleared the water. I mean, that was pretty much 100%. That was pretty much 100% battery or 100% power, but let's go with the 2 iron and just try to get 100% again. That should be pretty good. I don't know if that's on the green, but okay, it's still a little short of the green, it looks like. Yeah, that was not a great hit. I thought we could get away with. Is that enough power? Thank goodness, that's just enough power. Okay, we scrape by with a par. We're second place, so we're not in the lead on this tournament, but Femboy Simulator equals regular stream. Come on. Also, Yams, we're going to be playing the basketball game next. Maybe after this tournament, we'll jump into some retro basketball. This is, where's the hole? Okay, it's way over here. So I guess you hop to this island, hop to this one, and then chip it to the. All right, this looks interesting. I think we want to swing. We can probably swing pretty much 100% here. I think that should put us in a good spot. Okay, and we'll just can we go farther again? We can do a 3-wood. Yeah, let's do a 3-wood. Try to get 100% again. That was a pretty good swing, so that should set us up nicely for. There is kind of a tree in our way, but it should be all right. If you were straight, what kind of girls would you like, Fenrir? Yeah, great question, Fenrir. All right, with this, I think we can hit pretty much 100. I think that should put us pretty much on the hole. Okay, we're still on the green. That's good. I hope we didn't. Okay, we do make it. We do get a birdie. Sigh, said the violently gay man. True. Well, you weren't talking about me, right? You were talking about Fenrir, I hope. All right, we're now tied for first. As long as we. What is this? What are these ads? I'm never playing Rise of Kingdoms. That is, we might try out new games on this channel, but Rise of Kingdoms is not going to be one of them. So it doesn't matter how many ads it shows me. We're gonna. Okay. Last hole. If we win this, I think the prize was like $1,700. So we should be good. This is a par 3. So we can pretty much. Yeah, we can pretty much. If we get 100% power, we can pretty much get it onto the green from here. This game looks like a 2000 game. Yeah, it is kind of one of those. Okay, I guess we hit the tree. Would you like to take a drop or play from the lie? We'll play from the lie because I think if we take a drop, it ends up costing us a stroke. So we'll play where we're at and get fairly close to the hole. So we should get a par here. I'm hoping that's enough to be able to. Win. Hopefully we're still in first. And let's see. Yeah, this is kind of a vintage game, Dark. That's why we're playing it, because I enjoy playing games that kind of remind me of my childhood. I kind of remind me of. Okay, it looks like we do win, or we tie for first. So we do get the winnings, so we can update our equipment now. You could say it's retro. I mean, yeah, this whole pretty much this whole stream has been a retro games stream. But I don't know, it just feels kind of good playing games that remind me of childhood. So we'll upgrade our equipment a little bit. We can upgrade all of our irons and whatnot. So we now have a little bit of nicer equipment, and we'll try to maybe play a little bit more. Can we play? How high up can we play? My world ranking is not high enough. I need to be at least 10,000. Okay. So what can we play? Can we play Stillwater? No. Okay, we can only play ones up to here. I think if we win one more, if we win one more, then I'm hoping we have a high enough rank to be able to play the next ones. The daily quote, I want you to obliterate me. When did I... Okay, I don't think I said... When did I say that? Alright, well, we are... Where are we at? Oh, we're all the way back here. And the hole... Where is the hole? The hole is 1,000,000 yards away. Okay. I think we can go 100% here. Or almost 100. I really hope we didn't overshoot it. I don't know if the wind is going to carry it farther. Okay. Wait, what? No, what are we doing here? Is there a way to reset? No, I don't want to keep moving. No, what are we... Wow, I did not mean to drop it. You know what? Should we just... Is there any way we can quit? Yeah, we're gonna have to end it. We're not... I didn't mean to keep... I guess there's not an option to drop it ahead once you keep going back. Fenrir, come on. There's a level of trolling which you can go to. That's probably a bit too far. The catch-up bottle. Okay. I did say that. I do remember saying that. The looking up and there's a hog in my face. But that was very valid context, right? We were playing. There was a hog right at our tower when I looked up, so there was a very valid reason for me to be saying that. So, unmod Fenrir. No, I won't unmod him, but okay. All right, we're pretty much hitting at 100% again, it seems. We actually, maybe we should have. Yeah, I was gonna say there. I didn't notice the wind. Yeah, I didn't notice the wind, so I should have adjusted. I should have adjusted to the wind. I didn't even realize there was almost 5 miles an hour of wind to one way. All right, well, we're fourth. So we're going to have to probably get under par in this next hole. And the hole is going to be way over here. So let's... I think we can probably... Oh, that was a bit short. I was meaning to hit 100%, but that's still not a bad spot to be in. Let us see. Is there a way we can hit farther? Yeah, I guess we can hit 3 wood. 3 wood at 100%. And hopefully get us close enough to... I don't know if we can putt it from there. This would be a legendary putt if we made this. We'd have to... Yeah, pretty much hit at a... Hold on, let's put it like here. And then just putt 100%. Yeah, that was a really bad putt. I probably shouldn't have done that. I thought about playing RPGs like Final Fantasy or Pokemon. Funny enough, Fenrir was actually just asking me that yesterday. He was saying I should try out. Maybe we should do a putter. He was saying that there was a Pokemon, like a Pokemon Unite game that you could play with other people, and it was kind of an RPG game. So Fenrir was just saying that yesterday about how Pokemon Unite might be a fun game to try out. So what's my favorite sport? Probably basketball, Liam. I think basketball is my favorite sport. My favorite game, Dark, is probably... I don't know what my favorite game is. I would say favorite game is probably... I mean, it's probably something on the Wii console, right? It might be Super Mario Bros. Super Mario Bros. On the Wii is one of my favorites. Mario Kart on the Wii is also one of my favorites. So those are a couple of my favorite games, Dark. Because I grew up on the Wii as a kid. So that's what I grew up playing. I think because of the wind, we should maybe go slightly to the right. Favorite game, Clash of Wizards? Nah. I mean, Noob's favorite... What? Okay, well, let's switch to a 2... I don't know, yeah. I guess we'll switch to a 2-iron. Is there a 1-iron? Okay, there's not a 1-iron. I guess we'll try this again. There's no way we hit it in the water twice, right? No, we absolutely do. Why? I thought we were doing okay, but we're being absolutely washed right now. Okay, let's try it again. We just have to get a little bit of a better... We just have to get... Okay, that should be good. We're in the green on both. We should have enough power to get to the others. All right. Well, you know what? I think that's where we call it. Honestly, let's end the hole there. We're starting to be more washed at this game the more we play. Favorite game is Line Rangers. I've never heard of Line Rangers. Rock of Ages is your favorite game. It's kind of funny that you remember that, Fenrir. You remember Noob saying that. Do I play GTA? I don't, but here's the thing. I really wanted to. I really wanted to play GTA, but I've never had a PC or anything growing up. I've never had anything that's been able to play it, essentially, right? The Wii, you can't play GTA on the Wii. Yep. Laugh it up, Nathan. Hit it in the water 3 times in a row. When is the game going to become mildly challenging? I don't know. I guess we'll see with this new game. Yams. I know you said you love basketball, so check it out, Yams. We're playing a basketball game. So with this one, I think you pass. I think shoot. All right. And then what is cross? I guess cross, yeah. Switches your dribbling hand. You can also step to do a step back. So that's interesting. Golf will be more fun in real life, not in games. True, yeah. I wonder if we step back. Ooh, what a step back. We're practically LeBron James with these. Curry from downtown. All right, if this is our team, look at the ball as well. Oh, that was a little bit early. The ball was smoking, and he's gonna miss the dunk. All right, I think this is just a practice, like shoot around kind of thing. So I'm sure we'll play again. This is just like a practice, but we'll just to kind of get familiar with the controls. I keep doing it too early, but he somehow made that anyway. Okay, let's hit pause and quit. And I think we can create kind of our own. Okay, season modes. Free trial and comedian. Okay, we can do franchise mode. I honestly have thought about getting the premium mode because it sounds like you can actually import. I don't know. It sounds like there's a lot of cool things you can do with the premium mode. It's $5, so I don't know. Maybe it says 1 to 4 players in commissioner mode. Yeah, let's see what premium unlocks. Pro League career mode, commissioner mode. You can import custom settings or import custom leagues. That looks interesting. That might be worth it. Honestly, it might be worth it, but we'll play it to see if we even like it now. So there's college or the hoop league. So we'll do this. Each season the college league will be used to. Okay, let's see. I think we're in league settings. Okay, I guess there's not a whole lot we can do without premium. I get hype playing 5 tutorial and then I play against a bot and instantly ditches. No, that's not true. Okay, total teams. Okay, it looks like you pretty much need a premium edition to adjust anything. But this looks easy enough. I mean, okay, hold on. Advanced. Let's see. Game setup. Game length 12 minutes. You know what? Maybe that's. I mean, it's on the lower end, so I would assume it kind of speeds through it. Draft, playoffs, play-in. You know what? Let's turn the play-in tournament on. Play-in tournament seems interesting. Here's our team. Or no, we can choose. All right, which team should we choose? Clean drinking water for 5 children. Okay. Your least favorite sport is basketball. All right, let's see. We're gonna have to pick a team. My favorite team growing up when I was younger was San Antonio. They were the Spurs, but now they're the Sheriffs. But I don't know. Maybe we pick someone with a decent offense and defense. You can see the stars in the top right. So maybe we pick someone that has a pretty good. Someone that has a pretty good ranking just to give us the best shot of making the playoffs. The one with the most Africans, you'll win. Okay. Play Arizona. Honestly, we could. I think it's, Phoenix? Phoenix Firebirds. They're actually not too bad. Their offense, defense, and overall ranking is pretty good. So maybe we'll play Phoenix just because we live in Phoenix. But let's take a look at who has... What are you saying? Well. Let's just see who has the most... African Americans. These have a couple. Milwaukee has a couple. Everyone has a couple. They have 3, but it seems like most everyone has a couple of each. So, okay, hold on. Dallas Knights have, it looks like, about 4, and they're actually not ranked too high though. So maybe we just go with Phoenix. I mean, we live in Phoenix, so we might as well play the Arizona team. All right, confirm. We're gonna play as Phoenix. All right, 2026 Hoop League season is ready to begin. Let's see. The standings are up here. These are okay. It ranks all 30. Where are we? We're ranked 8th, but we haven't obviously played a game yet. So I don't know if there's anything we can do to change the I guess we can. We can edit the lineup. All right, we're just gonna. You know what? We're gonna let this do it automatically. We're just gonna continue. Yeah, we're gonna exit the off season. We're just gonna begin the regular season. Okay. It looks like there might. Hold on. If we go to the front office, maybe we can sign. I wonder if we can sign. We can actually. This is actually really interesting. We can like trade people. We can get free agents. We can create a trade. There's actually a lot to this. Maybe we just go and see who the best player in the league is and go try to get him. All right, let's what do we have? Maybe let's look at our roster. So here's our roster. We have we have a good amount of centers and forwards. You know what? Our roster looks okay. Maybe we only trade if we really need to. So we'll continue. The first game is going to be up against the Chicago Blues. So We'll maybe we'll have them be black in uniform, and we'll be orange, just to kind of have some contrast. Okay, this is looking good. Okay, start game. All right, play game. Here we are. We're in our first game. We are the Phoenix Firebirds. We're playing in Phoenix as well. So what's the game plan? I guess this is just a game summary. So we'll just continue. Oh, I'm assuming I'm supposed to do that. Okay. How do I block? Okay, hold on. We got the rebound. Here we are coming the other way. I don't know how good each of them are at like shooting. Step back. All right. We get a jump shot. We do score. I think they pretty much automatically guards. And they score as well. I think these games are actually 12 minutes though. Like, look, the time is actually going down. Oh man, this is going to be a while. Maybe we try to do a 10-second shot clock. They're actually guarding really well. And we don't score. This game is called Hoop League, I believe. Okay. Cross them up, maybe. It's really bad. That was a really... okay, don't say anything about that being an air ball. I'm aware. I'm aware that was an air ball, but... Okay, it looks like they're pretty much going to automatically guard. So we're only going to play on offense. All right, we do block it as well. Okay, we're going to back into the post. And we do score again. Nice. Elijah Smith has scored both of our points. Okay, we'll just let this do it automatically and just kind of hover the block button. We do block it again. Okay, we're going to call a timeout. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to call a timeout, but no, don't spam airball. Come on, that was not a... No. I'm aware that we're not playing... I guess I thought we were playing with... I guess I thought we were playing with Steph Curry on our team. But we are going to get the ball. We are up by a couple of points. So this is not too bad. What the... Didn't even mean to throw it to that guy, but... Where's Elijah? Elijah has made both of our shots so far. Maybe we subbed him out? Yeah, I think maybe we subbed him out. Okay. All right, we're going to let this... Okay, they tie it up. Do I have a bird? I don't have a bird, no, but there are some owls or something right outside. So those are what's making that sound. We're not really able to get we're not really able to get through. Like their defense is like, how do you even how are you even meant to score? That was a little bit too early, but we still hit it, so it's all good. Okay, there's only a couple seconds left, so all right, we do block. Heave it up at the buzzer. We almost make it, but not quite. You have a dilemma. You're charging your phone. You also want to lie down because the cable is short. Just sleep on your head. I mean, that is a solution. That is a solution. Let's see what the stats look like. We're currently tied up. So we're currently tied up. We do have a few blocks, but how's it going, Annie? Welcome. We're playing a new game. Okay, that was actually not bad. We got a sky hook. Liam, how's it going as well? All right, we are doing pretty good at blocking the ball, but okay, maybe we try to steal it. Try to steal the ball. All right, as long as we can just back them into the post, keep backing them in. All right, we score again. We're starting to get a little bit of a lead now. Okay, they're coming back though. Is there a way we can hold on? Is there a way we can screen? All right, that was a good pass through the middle. We're up by a couple again. Skylar Murphy's doing work for us. Can you all get a new profile picture? They're going to go for 3. And hit the 3. Okay. we got absolutely cooked there. But, oh, that's a replay. Okay, we're only up by a point now. So, we're just going to, they're not really going to defend, but we're going to miss the layup, so. And okay. And Bob is just going to run up through the middle, and we're getting dunked on. And did we call a timeout, or did they? I don't know who called the timeout. Maybe we did, but we're down by a point. Maybe we try to go for a 3 of our own. Okay, we do hit a 3. Nice. I mean, I just took that because we were. I just took that because we were open for the most part. Okay, we're tied up again though. We're not really pulling away. This is just kind of a. The timeout is automatically done. Okay, let's just go into the post. All right, they left us open, so we dunked it. We are back in the lead, but it's like, I don't know. Seems like you can never really. Okay, hold on, they miss. Okay, hold on, we do block it though. Wonder if we can do a step back. Okay, we got a step back. We're now in the lead again. We're in the lead by 4 now. Dunk on that thing. Yeah, that was a. We just have to make sure they don't score before half. And we have a couple seconds left. I don't think we're going to make it down the field in time, but we're up by 4. So you were mostly talking about road hogs, but there's a lot of crazy, terrible. I mean, road hogs does have a suspicious profile picture, but you know, let him choose what he wants to choose. Also, I'm thinking we gotta make the. I'm gonna make the games shorter if we can, just because I think 12 minutes is probably too long. I thought it was gonna be like the. I thought it was gonna be like the football game where it kind of sped through it. All right, we're just gonna take a 3 and hit a 3. This is our biggest lead of the game. So. Leo Lion. That sounds like something you would see, like on a. That sounds like some kind of cartoon you would see for like kids. Leo Lion. Should we just shoot another Leo Lion? Can he do it again? No. Okay. I guess he's. Maybe I overestimated him a little bit. Hold on. We're gonna. Okay. We're not quite gonna steal. And can someone get the rebound? Oh, there was a foul. Okay, I guess there was a shooting foul, so he's gonna get a couple shots. He's gonna miss the first one though. If you may call me folk. What does that mean? He misses both free throws. We got lucky there. Okay, come on. That was a little bit early on the release. I don't know. It almost feels like it's hard to kind of. It feels like it's kind of hard to drive in and get a bucket. Like I don't know. It feels like the lane is always kind of constantly clogged. So we're kind of like settling for mid-range and three-pointers. He's going to go for three and hit a three. All right, well, our lead is now, instead of 7, it's now 4. Maybe we just do that. Okay, so it looks like they called a timeout. Maybe we just keep kind of keep going into the post and shooting that way. Seems like we're getting points that way, so I don't know. As long as we can. What was that? He just like shoved us out of the way, but okay, I think we now know kind of what to do. We'll take a 3 just because he's open. Damien's gonna hit it. We're up by 7 again. So I'm hoping we can just hold on to our lead. We're up by 7, so it's a pretty decent margin to be up by. That guy's name is Bobby Bob. That guy, his full name was Bobby Bob. All right. I don't know what this means, but this guy's got like fire steaming from him. I don't know if that means if he's got the hot hand or whatever, but all right, Smith is going to take a 3 as well. We're now up by 8. Does anyone know? I mean, again, I don't know how many people have played this game, so maybe you guys don't know, but I don't know why why some of the ball and why the ball sometimes, and why the players are sometimes smoking, but I don't know. Maybe that just means they have a better chance of making it if you pass it to them. But his name was just Bobby Bob. Okay, we left that guy wide open. I mean, we've kind of been able to maintain our lead a little bit. So we have another 6 seconds to make a shot. And we're not going to make it, but we're up by 5. So we're up by a good bit. The stats look okay. We're missing a lot of 3s though. So maybe we just try to maybe we try to take less 3s, just because it doesn't seem like that's really working out for us. Oh, we gotta be careful here. It's only a 3-point game. We're just gonna give it to this guy because he's flaming. Okay, they're gonna double team him. Okay, this is a bit scary. We were up by 7 at one point, and now we're only up by 1. I really hope we don't choke this. We've had a reputation for. He's gonna poke it out. That was kind of a desperation 3, and we miss it. No, I really don't want to choke this game. Wait, why is my guy all the way back there? We're losing. No, okay, we got to call a timeout. We got to call a timeout. They've scored 6 straight, and we haven't scored any in this quarter. All right, Nathan, you need to head out. Sounds good. Thanks for being here, Nathan. Hopefully you have a good rest of the day. Yams, welcome back. All right, we're gonna have to really be dialed in. Come on, Damien. Okay, Damien hits a 3. That is clutch for us. We're back up by 2. These scores are like how your league is scoring. All right. He's going to step back. Not going to hit it, though. All right, we have 2 minutes. We're just going to shoot that just because he's wide open. I said I would take less threes, and now seems like we're taking more of them. He's going to miss the dunk, though. And okay, we're going to make the layup. We're up by 4 again. Usually the scores for pro basketball are like 100. Yeah, usually the scores for pros are significantly higher. They're like usually in the hundreds. Oh, this is a close game. It's a 1-point game now. For real, what does this mean? What do you mean, Dart? What do you mean? Oh, are you talking about the... Wait, what? Wait, what happened? I thought we had the ball, but it gave it back to them? Was there like a 5-second violation or something? Okay. Yeah, okay. I see what you're going for, Dark. That does look kind of familiar and not in a good way. I really hope we don't choke. No. Hold on, I think we've done it. I think we've held on. They need to score 3. They need to score 3. They've taken a timeout. Let's. Okay, we'll just continue. We're up by 3. There's 15 seconds. They need to score 3 in order to tie. Let's just try and make sure they can't get it. And they're gonna hit it. And of course, there's 6.7 seconds on the clock. What is this game? Okay, there's 6 seconds left. We're tied up. This is kind of stressful. I'm gonna be honest. Didn't think this retro game would actually be stressful, but it is. So let's. Come on, we got 6 seconds to make a play. Spencer, you got to do it for us. Come on. They call a timeout? Okay, I guess there's 0.5 seconds left. So unless they can get a miracle shot, then I think we'll go into overtime. And we do block it, so going into overtime. There's 6 viewers. Yeah, I mean, typically when we're playing something other than Clash, the viewers are a bit less. We're into overtime. There is a couple minutes of an overtime period. And they're going to start with a layup. It's less stressful than Clash. Yeah, that's true. The stakes are not as high. Except with this game, I don't know. Okay, we bank it in. Damien's coming in clutch for us. He's got 8 points in this game. Uh-oh, what was that? No, he's going to hit a 3. Okay, well, we don't need a 3 yet. There's still 1 minute and 24 left. This guy has a little heat thing, though. Just back him into the post. No, we're going to miss. Oh, this is bad. We're down by 3. Okay, thankfully they don't score there. Okay, this guy's wide open. There's no way he misses that. All right. Only down by 1. What game is this? Panthers fan, this game is called Hoopland, I believe. And we're in overtime in the very first game. We're already in overtime. Okay, we might need to get a 3. Someone go back outside. What, an air ball? This might be game over. We're just going to steal the ball. Why is nobody guarding him? I think we might have. I think that might be it. Unless we can get a yeah. Well, that's gonna do it. We choked the first game. Choked in overtime. No, enough with the air ball. Don't need none of that. Okay, Damien's on fire apparently, so can he make it from outside? No. I'm losing. Yeah, I lost. That's. You used to think I was a god. Nah, this was the first. Okay, this is the first game we played though. Got to give us a little bit of credit. Zane Cruz gets the MVP. I mean, yeah, 16 points, 4 3-pointers. Jace, this game is called Hoopland. So it's kind of a retro basketball game. Let's continue. Let's go back. Let's see if we can change the settings. Is there a way to change the settings somehow? Exit season mode? No. Okay, hold on. There's got to be a way to. I guess we'll just stimulate all of them on the season. But there's got to be a way to change the settings, right? Okay. Next up, yeah, let's go settings. There's not a way to change the amount of time, though. So, timeouts, we'll have manual timeouts. Substitutions will be automatic. Yeah, there's not a... Okay, 12 minutes. Hold up. Game difficulty pro. There's... Yeah, I guess are we locked in at 12-minute games? That's kind of a while. All right, well, we're up against Miami. They're 1-0. Do we jump into another game? See if we can win? See if we can get our first win of the season? All right, we're just going to start. Maybe we do a shoot around just to practice, right? This will give us some practice. This will give us some practice warming up. Okay, I think we found not to go for deep threes. If we're going to go for a three-pointer, go for it. If we're going to go for a three-pointer, go with it right by the line. But don't go for it too far back. Difficulty on impossible. We can't even win on pro mode. So, don't know how we're going to make it to impossible. But we're shooting around. Getting kind of familiar with how to release the ball. How to do that. So let's keep giving it to okay, I guess if they're hot like that, that means they just have a higher chance of making it, looks like. So we'll just look at Jerky going crazy, making every mid-range shot there is. Yeah, maybe we just give it to the people that are hot during the game. Once we see the fire kind of emitting from them, just give it to them. So let's do that. Let's quit. All right. Let's see what we got. So Elijah Smith is our highest scoring. Look at that guy's name. Their name is literally Beef Jerky. Jerky's name is Beef. Beef Jerky. Adobo Flakes on the other team. What are these goofy names? All right, well, we're going to be going against the Miami Tides. And I guess the strategy is just going to be, I guess, give it to Smith. Give it to Smith. He scored the most in that first game, so. All right, not a great start. Not a great start. Let's give it to. Hold on. I think jerky, beef jerky. Okay, where's Smith? Blocked. All right, that's fine. They touched it last, so. Okay, where is Elijah? Here's Elijah. Let's just kind of step in. Nice. Elijah Smith. Maybe we just keep giving it to him. He keeps scoring, so maybe we let Elijah Smith take it. Wait, what? We fouled him as well? Okay, I guess that was an and one. Okay. Come on, Elijah Smith again. Okay, he's not going to hit that one. Maybe it's just not Elijah. Maybe it's just not Elijah. Okay, they're doing alley-oops as well. All right, we don't need to be replaying every one of their dunks. Come on, Elijah. All right, you know what? We're not giving it to Elijah Smith anymore. He's not. Clearly, it is not his day. Okay, we do block that, but Elijah Smith have I don't know what these names. These are just the most goofy names ever. And I clicked block, but I guess okay. We're gonna try giving it to Jerky. Was on fire in the shoot-arounds, so maybe we try giving it to Beef Jerky here. All right. Beef Jerky makes the first shot, so maybe we just keep giving it to Jerky. Maybe we keep giving it to Beef Jerky and letting him take it for us. We're not able to stop them though. They're making every shot they're going for. Okay, this is Murphy. Let's go to Jerky. Come on, Jerky. Okay. He's going to miss that one. We're down by a lot. And we're barely even into this game. Okay. Come on, Jerky. This is rough. We're playing awfully. All right, Jerky with the rebound. Hold on. This guy's wide open. And Lion hits it. So I should become the enemy. Be like them. Be like Miami. You just came into Checkster Gamer. Nice. Well, we're playing this. We're playing a basketball game. Okay. Lion hit a pretty good shot. Maybe we just have to. I think we just have to figure out who's playing well. All right, who's on fire? Jerky's doing pretty well. Beef Jerky is doing all right. Lion is doing okay as well. They just keep kind of posting us up, and there's not much we can do. Like we're jumping, we're hitting the block button as soon as they go up, but we're just not able to stop them. Wait, what? Oh, the time is up? Okay. I was not paying attention to the time. So, Beef Jerky. Beef Jerky's got 4 points. A couple rebounds and assists as well. Okay, well, maybe that guy was not wide. He was wide open before the defender got to him, but... Come on, Jerky. All right, Catch is going to score. We're only down by a couple. You feel like I should play football. You don't feel like I should... Oh, I should play football, you're saying? We can jump back to football. The reason why we were playing this is because, Yam said he likes basketball, and I personally, basketball is probably one of my favorite sports as well. Jerky's doing pretty good. Come on, Lion. Okay, wait, we do get an offensive rebound. Jerky again? Okay, no, not quite. we can play football after this if you want, Stir Gamer. What was that? Okay, let's just keep giving it to Jerky. Jerky's doing well. So Jerky ties it up. 3 rebounds, a couple assists. We've scored 5 straight in this quarter. So I need Donor Kebab in this team. Where is he? Is he an actual player in this game? We jumped too early. You have to go to sleep, Jian? All right. Sounds good. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here, Jian. Where is Jerky? I think, is Jerky out? Yeah, I think maybe we had subs. Okay, we'll just keep kind of finding a lane, I guess. James Ketch is doing all right. Yeah, I hope you have a great day as well. Hope you have a great day as well, Jian. Yeah, I think this entire game is bought. Like, this entire game is... Like, there's not any real players in this game. You're up against all computers, I believe. Okay, come on, Ketch. Ketch with the mid-range? No, not quite. All right. All right, you're gonna head out, Stir Gamer. All right. Sounds good. Well, thanks for being here for a little bit. Hopefully, I can see you in a future stream. Hopefully, you have a good day. Jerky is a jerk. I don't know. Jerky's doing okay for us, but I think we subbed her out. Yeah, I think she subbed out. I wonder if there's a way to call. Okay, I wonder if there's a way to call a timeout. Let's. How do you call a timeout? Surely there's a way to. There's a way to call a timeout. Okay, we're gonna call a timeout. Damien's. Okay, I guess that was an and one. All right, Damien's gonna. How do you call it? Maybe we go to. Is there a way to go to settings? Yeah, settings. How do you go to gameplay? How do you instant replays? Let's just have instant replays off. I don't know how you're able to turn. I don't know how you're able to turn timeouts to be the way it was. Maybe we have to do that outside of the game. But we're only down by 2. All right, 17 seconds. We can. Wait, did I? I didn't even know you could go out of bounds in this. Okay, well, we dribbled it out of bounds. I was not paying attention. We just have to make sure, as long as they don't get more points before half, I'll be happy. Okay, 4 seconds left. Come on. Last shot. Okay, not quite. We're down by 2. We're down by 2. How's it going? Usual morning. We also have a fake Josh Squash in the chat as well. Okay, we're down by 2. Beef Jerky's doing pretty well. Beef Jerky's on our team. Let's see if Jerky comes in. Yeah, Beef Jerky's coming in. So let's give it to him. Beef Jerky's playing well. Hold on, this guy's wide open. Oh, that was way off. I guess maybe because he was running while I was doing that. All right, Jerky's going to get another rebound. No, I should not have done that. I was meaning to pass. None of our guys are on fire. None of our guys are playing real well. And so we're going to have to start to get a little momentum going. And they're going to go for 3. So, wait, what? Oh, I keep getting off. I keep looking at the chat for just a second, and I don't see the screen, and so we just end up waltzing out of bounds. All right, at least we get the rebound here. Jerky's got the ball. Okay, good release. We get a 3 of our own. Jesus loves you. Thank you, Liam. Okay, they are going to score. I think we've been behind pretty much this entire game. We've just been kind of we've been fighting a. Let's go into the post because. I mean, this is our center, so we should be able to kind of just body our way in. Liam changed his profile picture, I guess. I guess that must have been today. All right, what is it? Is it a 2-point game? Jerky's coming out for some reason. I feel like we should keep Beef Jerky in because he's playing well, but. Okay. From downtown, I guess that was a 3-pointer. And the lead is back to 5 for them. Okay, that wasn't quite a 3 from us, so. And they're going to go for another jump shot. Okay, they miss it. Why are we... Come on, Damien. Oh, this is rough. I really don't want to lose the second game of the season as well. And okay, I guess we pushed in. Okay, that was a foul on us. Today you found me at the mall. What does that mean? What was that? That was a really bad play. I mean, we have pretty much 1 quarter to come back from a 5-point deficit. So, are we going to be able to do it? I don't know, but we're gonna hold for the final shot. Okay, we do get a point. So we're only down by 3 now. Yeah, what mall did you find me at? Also, welcome back, Sherlock. How's it going? Okay, holy cow, Miami? That guy has 9 assists for Miami. Okay, well, we're going to have to watch out for that. We're down by 3. We need to come back. We have a 3-point deficit to overcome. Never mind, we have a 6-point deficit to overcome. I thought they were standing inside the line, but all right. 4 points to come back from. You found me the Pump King. Okay, hold on. We block it. Get the rebound. And the layup. Okay, hold on. We're coming back. We're only 2 points down. Okay, they're going to miss. Oh, they're going to get the rebound. No, not the flaming shot. Okay, hold on. It's our ball again. Jerky's coming back in, our star player. How's it going, SRB? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. We're going to get a layup. It's tied. We are tied. We've come all the way back. We can't choke this now. We block it as well. Just like the last game, this one's coming down to the wire. The last game actually went into overtime. Last game went into overtime. This one looks like it could be going into overtime if... Okay, we just have to move the ball around. Come on, Damien. That was a bad hook. No, we gave him a wide open layup. Okay, we're back losing again. Jerky though, Jerky's gonna put us back with the skyhook. Beef Jerky is the star of our team right now. So we just got to keep giving it to Jerky. He's got the flaming effect, which means I think he's on fire. So let's keep giving it to Jerky. Gonna lay it up again. Jerky is going crazy. We're now in the lead for I think for the first time. I don't think we've ever been in the lead this game. Okay, and now we're back tied. Nah, not again. This is exactly what happened last time. It's like it was a tie game, went to overtime, we ended up losing. Okay, we missed the layup with Jerky. I really hope this is not a repeat of last game. And they're going to dunk it in our face. Thank you, Sherlock. Thank you. Jerky no longer has that effect. Okay, I wonder, do we just run the shot clock out? Okay, this guy's wide open. He was wide open. Okay, how do we foul him? We gotta, okay. We did foul him. If they miss one free throw... Wait, we need to foul again, I think. Okay. If they miss one free throw, we have a chance. I've never been in the lead. Yeah, I was only in the lead that one time. He makes this one. He has to miss this one. Otherwise, it's game over because it'll be a 4-point game. And he makes it. So I think that's going to be game over. And it's heartbreaking. We're going to make that as well. We're going to make the shot. We lose by 1 point. No. Another heartbreaking loss. Jerky did pretty well for us. Like if you go to... Yeah. Jerky, 6 for 10. 5 rebounds, a couple assists, 12 points. But we're now 0-2 on the season. All right, what do you guys want to do? Should we play another game and try to win? Should we jump to a different game? Do you guys have a preference? I mean, I could always put up a poll, but there's only a couple people here anyway. So, what do you guys think? Do you guys want to keep seeing this, or do you want to jump to something else? We can always play another game. All right, Liam. See you tomorrow. Hopefully, you have a good rest of your day. Okay, let's take a look at our... I wonder if we can... I want to change a setting where... Let's change one of the settings where we kind of keep... Because there's a couple really good people that I want to keep in, but the substitutions happen automatically. So we should try to... How do you do that? You go to the settings somehow. Okay, settings. Substitutions are going to be manual. Timeouts are going to be automatic. So substitutions will have manual. And late game fouling, I guess, will be automatic. That way we can manually substitute. We can manually substitute out our players if we need. You think we should do a different game? I think that's a good idea. We've been doing this for a little while. All right. What other games should we do? We haven't done hockey or baseball yet, or we could always jump back into American football if you guys would want. We were doing this a little bit earlier, so we could always resume this if you guys would like. But what do you think? I guess I'll go grab a drink. I'll go grab a drink. In the meantime, if you guys want to kind of put in your vote in the chat, what game you would want to play, and we can finish off the stream on that. So I'll be back in just a minute once I get up, walk around, stretch a little bit, and we can play another game when I get back. So. Okay. All right, Sherlock. You said baseball. Definitely baseball. All right. Well, you're one of the only ones here, Sherlock. So we'll try out. We'll end it off on baseball. I've never even opened this app. Okay. We were not. That was not a goon break. We were just grabbing a nice refreshing drink, which I just spilled on myself. So we just grabbed a little healthy grape soda, and I guess we'll do. It's currently locked. Okay, so I guess we'll do this one. Your player. I guess we get a. I guess we do. We pick a player. I guess we have to pick a player who is not locked. So I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I have no idea how to play this game. I just opened it up. What am I drinking? Yeah, it's a. I don't know. It's like a healthy grape soda. It doesn't have a bunch of sugar in it, but okay. I'm assuming I have to. Almost everyone is locked. This team is currently locked. Okay, so we can pretty much. We'll just pick Rodriguez. How do you select him? Okay, how do you... Editing is currently locked. Okay, well, we have to pick a player. But it's not letting us... Okay, no, we have to... Okay. I guess... Okay, we'll do that. Choose a season length. We'll have a small season. Okay. Welcome to the Pro Baseball League. It's time to shine. All right. This sounds good. I don't even know how to hit the ball, so we'll click next game. All these people are relying on us, but I've never even hit a ball in my life, so I don't know how we're going to be able to. We'd like to track some data. Okay. No. Okay, we're up against I think we're on Baltimore. So, we're up against Boston. We're up against the Red Sox. So, I don't even know how to hit the ball. Play Roblox? I might. Is that something that you can get on the App Store, though? Because... Okay, here it is. Batting. Wait for the pitch. Tap the ball once it reaches the batter. Sounds easy enough. Johannes, you can watch in a little bit. Or you can watch a little bit longer. All right, nice. We're gonna be trying out baseball. So, time your swing the moment it passes the plate. Okay, so we just have to tap it. It looks like your tap will need to be close enough to the ball. Okay, sounds good. It looks like we're up next. We're up batting. So, is this us? Let's just tap just in case. Whoa, what the? That ball came in way quicker than I thought it was going to be. Okay, we are striking out. This ball is coming in quick. We lost already? Unlucky. Okay, well, that ball came in way faster than I thought it was going to be. You have to time your tap exactly when it... Okay, well we took a hit there. Focus on screwballs. Is there a way? I don't know if there's a way to. Okay, practice. I was gonna say there better be a way that we can practice. We haven't even hit the ball once. You said I would check out Bootstrap Island. Okay. Dang, we have not even. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. But we're maybe we should have let that one go. Like we can't hit every ball. Strike out again. All right. What? Okay, I guess that was early. Okay, I guess we have to wait. I guess we have to wait for it to go a little bit longer. Practice is over and we haven't hit a single ball, and there's ads. Why are all the games I downloaded pixel games? Yeah, I mean, you can see the title of the stream is retro games, so it's kind of a lot a lot of pixelated, old school kind of retro style. That's kind of the game. That's kind of the theme that we were going for. But there are a couple games I downloaded that weren't, right? FC25 is obviously one of them. I also downloaded a Madden game, so there's another football game that's not pixelated. Why is there almost no one watching? Yeah, and when we don't play Clash, there's very few people that watch. So it seems like again, that's why I feel like I'm kind of locked into Clash a little bit, just because when I play something else, almost nobody watches it. So is there a way to practice? Because we haven't hit a single ball. Okay, we'll hit play. And this is on easy mode as well. I can't even imagine what like hard mode would be, or extreme mode. Oh. All right, well we'll try to hit a ball. You're feeling some hits? Well, I'm not feeling some hits. This is I don't feel we didn't hit a single ball in practice. So, let's see. Let's try. Oh, okay, hold on. No, we hit that one. All right. I think that's a single. Wait, what the? Okay, I guess that was a pop-up. And we lost. How is this? That was a disastrous result. All right, yeah, we're getting just absolutely wrecked by our coaches. If you don't play Clash, then it's either the OGs or the people who sort of tried to shop for every stream. Yeah, if we don't play Clash, it's just the stream seems to struggle a little bit. I mean, we'll try to. Is it gonna? Okay, it's gonna give us another practice option. So let's try to make sure. Okay, at least we knew not to hit for that. Okay, we're not hitting the balls. Okay, I guess that was a little bit too early, or what was that? I'm like, I don't know whether or not it's early or whether it's late, and I guess practice is already over. And what is this? What does this add? Okay, well, why am I getting these ads? Okay, why is this an ad? Where's the X? Okay, well, maybe we play something else. Maybe we play something else. We both know if you don't play Clash Royale, it doesn't catch the algorithm. Yeah, that's true. It's just a lot of times I don't want to. A lot of times I'm burnt out of Clash. So it's like if I play Clash, I don't enjoy playing it. But if I don't, then nobody watches. So thank you, Johannes. That means a lot. Really grateful to have your support. As a creator, you know how it feels to get no views. Yeah, I mean, the reason why we've been playing Clash for a couple of months. Like, we've been streaming Clash Royale every day. We've been playing it for hours every day. We just tend to get burnt out. So if I play Clash Royale, even though it does get a lot more views, it's just not something I enjoy. So I don't know. We have not hit a single ball. We'll give it one more try. We'll try one more. But you know, if we don't hit a ball this time, I think we're gonna call it a day. So looks like we're up to bat. And hopefully we hit a ball last time, but I think it was a pop fly. So we probably should have let that one go. Strike two. I'm guessing this is going to be strike three. Yeah, this is I don't know. This is not a super fun game. Maybe I just delete this game altogether. I haven't figured it out. You found out that your sister's boyfriend plays Clash, and now you're his best friend. You love playing together. Nice. Well, I'm happy to hear that. All right. Honestly, I don't know if we just end the stream here. There's only a couple people that are watching. The way to succeed, the way to success is discipline. I mean, I don't know. We might just end the stream there. Honestly, there's only a couple of people here. There's very little chance that this is going to get any more viewers because, you know, if we play, seems like if we play anything other than Clash, it's just almost nobody watches. So, but it's like I don't really want to play Clash. I don't know. It's kind of a tough spot we're in. So I think we're gonna end the stream a little bit early. I mean, we've been going for almost 3.5 hours, so it's kind of crazy to call that early. But we normally stream for between 4 and 5. So end the stream and then tomorrow just grind it. Yeah, I think I will. I think I will Clash and log. I don't know if it's like I don't know if I'll be feeling up for more Clash tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be feeling up for more Clash tomorrow, but if we play anything else, it's like hardly anyone sees it. So thank you guys for joining, though. I mean, Sherlock and Johannes and, you know, everyone else that still supports me even when we're not playing Clash, thank you for being here. You know, thank you Clash and Log for being here as well. And we may be back to more Clash Royale tomorrow. Maybe we'll jump back into our other account and play more Trophy Road. So yeah, I mean, I think we are gonna end it, Sherlock, just because there's hardly anyone here, and I don't know. I do have extended family coming in just a little bit as well. I have some extended family that's going to be here today, so we should probably get ready for them because I think they'll be here soon. But tomorrow we may be back on the Clash grind. So again, thank you Johannes and Sherlock and Clash and Log and everyone else that's here. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for supporting. Tomorrow we'll most likely be back on the Clash grind, depending on how we're feeling. So hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day.